All right. Hey, everyone. What's going on? Welcome to Did You See That? I'm Mike, for anyone who is brand new here and tuning in for the first time. Hi. Hope you're all good. Thank you so much for tuning in to this impromptu live stream, which I like to try call a segment Hangout and Chat. So, yeah, there's times where I feel like I just want to just flick the camera on, just talk to you guys, have random people jump in from time to time, or just randomly just jump in whenever and have like guests on these. So like last week, for example, I had quite a few people jump into the live stream randomly, and they actually joined me for the stream. And there's about 5 or 6 of us in the end, which was just really fun time. And this isn't scheduled. This isn't where I've got like topics I want to talk about. There might be odd 1 or 2 things I might want to ask you guys for sure. But it's more just like a stream where anyone and everyone's welcome. So anyone who's watching right now, if I have you on Facebook and you just want to jump in at some point, and we'll just talk about anything and everything, drop me a message and I'll send you the link. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Thank you so much for anyone who's watching this live right now or after the fact. Yeah, as I said, it's just a segment. I just want to flick on the camera to talk to you guys, see how you're doing. Like, how's your week going? Have you got any nice plans for the weekend? Tomorrow, I am actually going to be with Adam from What the Gym, and we're actually going to go to the cinema tomorrow to see Bullet Train. So I'm really excited to see Bullet Train. Have any of you guys seen that movie yet? And if so, is it any good? Please, no spoilers. But yeah, let me know if it's any good. But we've got some comments already. So Josh saying, hey Mike, how are you tonight? So hey Josh, doing good, my man. Hope you're doing well. And thank you for tuning in as always. Always appreciate the support. I've got the viewer Drew. So hey Drew, hope you're doing good. Always supporting the live stream. So yeah, Drew, hope you're doing good, man. And we've also got Bryson Boone. Hey Bryson, hey, it's been a while. Yeah, hey man, hope you're doing well. And hope all's good with you and with the gaming channel and everything like that. Yeah, hope you're doing good. And we've got legendary Gareth. So hey Gareth, hope you're doing good, man. Thank you for tuning in. I thought you had a watch party tonight, unless you're using like another device to kind of watch this also. I don't know though. Please let me know. But yeah, anyway, Gareth, hope you're doing well. Let's have a look. And Soph saying, I've been a Judas to Gareth and jumped ship to say hello. So hey Soph, hope you're doing good. Thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate you being a Judas to Gareth. But yeah, if you fit between the two or whatever, that's cool. Honestly, I just appreciate you tuning in. Bryson saying it's been a while. Yeah, absolutely. Hey Pete, hey man, hope you're doing well. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, Pete, I was going to say, if you're watching live or anyone watching live right now, if you drop me a message on Facebook, I'll have a look about getting you onto the stream. If you just want to come join and just hang out, chill out, talk about like anything and everything, we certainly will. I'll get some guests on soon. So yeah, drop me a message on Facebook. I'll certainly send you a link. Infinite View says, yo, what's good? So hey Infinite, hope you're doing good. Thank you for tuning in. I'm watching Bullet Train tonight. Awesome. Yeah, I'm going to go tomorrow with Adam from What the Gym. So I'm really excited to see that movie. I've heard great things about it so far. From my kind of expectations, because I always try to go in movies with like no expectations, but to me, it looks like it's just going to be like a fun popcorn kind of movie, and just like a movie where you can have a good time with, being honest. So yeah, that's what I'm expecting from Bullet Train. I might get something else completely, but we will see. Let's have a look. I think we're just getting some trolls in here. So yeah, they're going. So Soph says Bullet Train was incredible. So that's awesome, Soph. Great to hear that you had a great time with it. And yeah, I know you went on like a date night and saw the movie. So that is pretty awesome. And sorry if I'm looking over here, you guys. I've got my laptop next to me just in case any messages come through. But yeah, glad to hear Soph. That was awesome. That's what I said. Yeah, no, I'm expecting this to be like a good time movie, and just like a popcorn movie, as I say, and just like a good action movie as well. I'm expecting some comedy in there as well. That's from what I've heard. So yeah, I'm excited to check it out. But I'm glad to hear that you really enjoyed it. That's awesome. And Josh says, I started watching Prey today. It's pretty great so far. Yeah, I've heard it's meant to be like a return to franchise as such for the Predators franchise, which is awesome. That's awesome to know that it's getting there, and like the actual, like a good director behind this, and actually like some thought on the vision for the movie. I'm going to be completely honest with everyone. The only Predator movies I've seen is the last 3 Predator movies. I've never actually seen the original first or second one. So for me, like the Adrian Brody one's the best one out of that one and the Predators. So yeah. um, Again, I've not got much expectations compared to maybe some people who love the Arnold Schwarzenegger or like the Danny Glover one, but I've never seen them. But yeah, great to hear that. It's great so far. I've heard good things, so I'm certainly intrigued. Evan says, I saw The Woman King a couple of weeks ago. Still have to review it. No rush since it's not out till September. Yeah, dude, if it's not out till September, yeah, absolutely, you've got plenty of time. Maybe just a recommendation for myself, if you're able to, if you want to take my advice, is if you've got to see that early and say there's no reviews on YouTube right now, you could hit a home run with that movie review and, people's not seen it, so you could get some views to your channel or whatever the case should be. Not seeing your after views, but just as like a heads up, that could certainly be the case. But yeah, dude, that's awesome. Never heard of the Woman King. That's completely new to me. But yeah, either way, let me know if that's any good or not, and let me know if I should check that out. Sophie saying that she's on Troll Patrol. Well, thank you, Sophie. Yeah, I saw a couple there. Yeah, just got rid of them. And yeah, Bullet Train was funny. Nothing like I was expecting. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I mean, being honest, like the trailers that we've had, at least here in the UK anyway, they've been okay. Like they've of course been like very action orientated, which is what I expected, to be honest. But yeah, like they've been quite interesting, and I like Brad Pitt. I think especially like his role in The Lost City was awesome. I felt like he had like a really kind of like a comeback as such, in terms of like he hadn't been anything for a while, and then all of a sudden he was, and then now he's in like a couple of things and doing more comedic stuff. So yeah, I like I like Brad Pitt. So yeah, we'll wait and see. Hey John, how you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in, man. I know you were there here for C Talks last night, so yeah, thank you for tuning in, man. Hope you're well. Hope all's good. I got Michael's Movie Corner saying, hey, hope it's good. Hey, Michael, how you doing? Yeah, I met Michael on Gareth's stream the other day. So, yeah, Michael, hope you're doing well, man. And, yeah, hope all's good with you. And, yeah, thank you for tuning in, dude. Got so saying being the ultimate troll tracker. Yeah, there's loads of them. For some reason, they always infect, like, loads of streams or try cause trouble. Like, seriously, just do something a bit better with your time. That's all I'll say. So I'm saying, yeah, that's what made me actually start charging. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Like just no need. Pete says Prayer was a big surprise. Awesome. Yeah, I'm expecting good things from Prayer from like the reviews I've seen so far. I've heard good stuff. I've heard pretty positive stuff about it as well. So I'm hoping that's going to be the case. But yeah, again, anyone who is watching live right now, if you have me on Facebook and you'd just like to come join us, hang out and chat, yeah, drop me a message and yeah, I'll bring you into the stream. But yeah, hope you're good. We've also got Retro Girls saying, hey, Mike. So, hey, Retro Girls, hope you're doing well and hope you're having a fantastic day. And yeah, anyone who's watching, hope you're having a fantastic day, weekend so far. Today, just to give you guys a bit of a heads up of like what I've been doing today, is I had work a little bit earlier, but today was like a charity day for work. So I actually did some litter picking today. So that was awesome. Got a chance to go out and, you'd be surprised at how much rubbish is on the beaches, and that eventually that goes into the sea. It's absolutely crazy. Not here to go on a tangent or anything like that, but yeah, just a real big eye opener. But yeah, that was a fun day and basically just chilled out. So yeah, hope you guys have had a great day. Michael says, yeah, all's well. Anyway, on videos come out in the future. Yeah, dude, that's awesome. It's always great to have like a video edited or get like some content prepped for the channel coming up. And even if you get, say, a few videos on private, it just means you've got a bit content there, so you don't have to keep editing away like all the time and stuff. So yeah, anyone has any questions about YouTube, any questions in general, or anything like that, just drop them in the chat box and we'll certainly answer them. But yeah, Michael, thank you for tuning in. I'm Dan, and yeah, what are you working on right now? Let me know. Dragon trolls I troll under. Yeah, John, you said it absolutely right. And don't forget to like y'all. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, please give the stream a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed as of yet as well. I honestly, sincerely appreciate it. And I definitely want to see you guys more because if you guys haven't noticed, I know I've been quite heavy on the uploads lately. So this is something that I want to talk to you guys around. is if you've been following the channel for a little bit or you're brand new, yeah, I have been uploading like some live streams. I've been doing more live streams as of lately. I've been uploading some videos as of late, maybe more than you guys may be expecting. But yeah, I've been getting like a lot of early screeners recently with embargo dates from like Shudder and stuff like that and other streaming services. So of course those reviews, I've got to get those reviews done. Not to say that I don't want to do them, because obviously, you know, I enjoy talking about movies, but, you know, I've got to do them. But then also it's kind of the battle of like, I want to release my own content as well. So like today I released a video of building the physical media collection, episode 4, which I hope you guys have enjoyed, whoever's checked that out so far. I've got plenty of unboxings. So I just want to give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek at some unboxings you're going to see. So here's some unboxings you're going to see very shortly. So recently I bought Erased Anime. That is a 2-disc one, which is a fantastic anime series, by the way. It's only 1 season, but it is utterly fantastic. It is on Netflix, by the way, if you actually genuinely want to watch it. I've seen it. But yeah, so that's going to be an unboxing coming very, very shortly to the channel. We're also going to have an unboxing for Death Parade. I've been buying a lot of anime Blu-rays and 4Ks recently. So yeah, you're going to get an unboxing of Death Parade coming to the channel very, very shortly, which again, I am almost quite finished this series. I've been really enjoying it. I've got certainly some thoughts on it. But yeah, so that's going to be another one. And then also, this is kind of like one of the biggest unboxings you're going to see, plus a special Back to the Future one coming very soon, but a 4K special edition of Weather and Review, which is very expensive, let's put it that way, but I actually managed to get this half the price of what it normally goes for. This includes 4 discs, includes a 108-page book, postcards, decal stickers, all sorts. But if you just look at the side of that, like that's the booklet right there. It's massive. So yeah, so you're going to see at least 3 unboxings very, very soon on the channel. Also along with a Death Note unboxing of the Blu-ray box set. Your Name 4K Collector's Edition box set. So I've got a lot of unboxings coming very soon. So again, please subscribe if you're not already and you've just come across this randomly, or you're not subscribed as yet and you've been tuning into the content. I really, really appreciate it. Also, a big pickup I wanted to show you guys is I managed to pick up one of my favorite movies of last year on Steelbook, which I didn't think I'd be able to get anymore, and that is Cruella. Yeah, I've recently managed to get this on 4K limited edition Steelbook, and honestly, love this movie so, so much. I can't wait to see the sequel. I've got some reservations for sure, but I'm very excited to check this out again. I've seen it 3 or 4 times already. Yeah, awesome, awesome movie. So I'm really glad to have that on 4K now. So again, that another 4K unboxing can come. So if you guys want to see some more unboxings, please let me know. There's certainly more. I've got a lot more stuff here to show you guys on Physical Media Hunt, so a lot of content coming soon. But again, I just want to say, anyone who's watching live right now, is drop me a message on Facebook Messenger. I will send you a link for the stream, and come join me on the stream. We'll just talk about anything and everything, and I would love to interact with you guys more. That's the whole point of these kind of hangout and chats and Z talks, is get to know you guys more, and just love having a conversation. I've got my Pepsi Max ready, so I'm all good. And yeah, I've drank a lot of water today, by the way. For anyone who says I should drink more water, I've drank a lot already. So I'm treating myself to a Pepsi Max. So yeah, let's get to some comments here. So sorry if I'm a little bit behind here. Michael saying, I've most of this month's videos done working on Doctor Who video, which will be out towards the end of the month. Dude, that is awesome. I've never seen any Doctor Who. So I can't say, you know, if it's good, if it's not good, whatever the case should be. But I know it's got a big fan base. So I'm glad that you like it, man. And yeah, I'm looking forward to your videos, dude. And you're certainly growing on YouTube as well. So I'm all here for it, dude. That's awesome. So if you don't listen to what trolls say, yeah, absolutely. Retro girls, you know, the trolls aren't worth it. At the end of the day, you know, like, I don't see why they can't just leave people be and just enjoy live streams, enjoy just conversations, you know, like it's just, yeah. But yeah, Retro Girls, it is a cyberpunk chair. I'll see if I can show you the back of it, actually. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera, but that's kind of it there. Probably haven't been able to show that as good as I wanted to, but yes. I have got a Cyberpunk chair. Yeah, it's awesome. I actually managed to get this at a cheap price, believe it or not, because these brand new go for at least like £400+. I managed to get mine for like 150, which is awesome. So yeah, I haven't played this game Cyberpunk, but the chair is so comfortable, especially with like this backrest. Yeah, so good. Again, if you want to join the live stream, message me on Facebook. I'll drop you the link for the live stream. I'll get you on here. Yeah, Retro Girls is saying about the bullying and stuff like that. Yeah, you know, it's not accepted here. If anyone's going to be nasty or anything like that, they get blocked immediately on my watch. So, Jamie, hey, Jamie, how are you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in from Australia. I dread to think what time it is there right now. Probably ridiculously early, but yeah, I hope you're doing well. Jamie, if you want to join on the live stream, message me on Facebook. I'll send you the link. Anyone for that matter who's got me on Facebook, send me a message. I will drop you a link for this live stream. Come join me. Come have a chat. I don't mind. It's all open. Just like that erase box set. Yeah, dude, it's awesome. So I know with the erase box set, they actually made it in 2 parts. So they made it so you got like part 1 and you get like a booklet, and then they made part 2 and you may get booklet like kind of like season 1 volume 1, season 1 volume 2. I kind of wish I got those ones, but I like just the simplicity of this beautiful artwork, and not sure how well you guys are going to be able to see this with like the ring light and stuff like that. But yeah, it's really awesome stuff. So keep an eye out on the channel. Unboxing is coming very, very soon, within the next couple of weeks. That's what I will say. Yeah, I'm not sure who you're referring to, Retro Girls, but anyone who's, again, any trolls or bullies, anything like that, yeah, they're not welcome here at all. And Death Raid's 2 of all my favorite time animes. Awesome, dude. Yeah, makers of Death Note. Death Note's my absolute favorite anime series of all time. So I'm on to episode 9. I've been actually watching it with my partner for the first time ever. So I've seen a little bit of it, but not all of it. So she's experienced it for the first time, and she's really enjoying it also. But she's at work tonight, so I've got this kind of free. So yeah, all is good. Yeah. So if you're saying hello to Jamie, yeah, absolutely, Jamie. Hope you're doing well. John's saying Erasers and Mazeballs, except for the last episode. The live action version is pretty good too. I've never seen the live action version. I don't mind if they make like a live action adaptation of an anime as such, because at the end of the day, it's anime. You know, it can be well adapted to live action if they do it right and just literally take what they've done in anime, just making a live action. It's a safe bet, but it gets it done properly and you don't mess that up. But yeah, for some reason they don't. But I like the last episode of Erased, but I can see why you may not, and other people may not either. But yeah, dude, I'm glad that you like Erased anyway. That's awesome. Hey, so hope you're having a good night. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a great night. Adam says, Mike, well, hey, Adam, Jim, how you doing? Can you rank the John Wick movies? Of course I can, man. And he also said, hey, Michael, we'll join you, but I'm meeting you tomorrow. Yes, I'm meeting Adam tomorrow to see Bullet Train. So I'm very excited for that. And Adam will probably be in my intro of the review as well. So keep an eye out for that review coming tomorrow for Bullet Train. So yeah, John Wick movies. For me, is 1, 3, and then 2. First one is just so simplistic plot, and I love that movie. I think it's so good. Number 3 was just very high octane action. Number 2 was pretty good also. The stunt work in all of them is fantastic. I'm intrigued about number 4, but I'm also kind of hoping that they kind of give it a bit of a rest also at the same point. Don't get me wrong, I'll be there day 1 to check it out, but I still kind of wish they just kind of put an end to it now. Like, how much more can he be on the run for when the whole city's against him? Surely one bullet, he's dead, you know, but I don't know. We'll wait and see. Again, anyone who's watching live right now, if you message me on Facebook, I will drop you a link for the stream. Come join me on the stream. Come have a chat. It's open to anyone. Retro Girl says, have you completed the Cyberpunk game? Never played it. It just always looked awesome game. But I just never got to it because I've heard there's so many glitches and stuff. And to be fair, I've got like a huge backlog just behind here of games I've not even played yet, so I haven't even touched Cyberpunk. It's just I really like the chair, and I wanted the Secret Labs chair for the longest time. And the first one that came available was Cyberpunk, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna definitely take it. Cyberpunk was fun but glitchy, yeah, dude. So I've heard it's like really glitchy, and I'm kind of just waiting for them to release more and more patches so it's like an eventual stable game. And then I'll get it. Josh said just send me a message. So yeah, dude, I'll check that in a second. Now I'll get you on. Picked up Mass Effect Trilogy on PS4 for £20 from Argos. Wow, dude, that's a bargain. Yeah, I've never actually played any of the Mass Effect games, but I've heard great things about them. so I can't say if they are fantastic or if they're terrible or whatever the case should be. Sorry, guys, just in the volume. So yeah, that's awesome, dude, that you managed to pick that up. I'm looking forward to seeing that on your weekly pickups, Pete. If you want to join the live stream, dude, must be on Facebook. I'll get you on. I will definitely join another time. Just tired from traveling. Yeah, Sophie, that's absolutely fine. You know, if you've had a long day and stuff, that absolutely no issues whatsoever. Hope you're doing well. I'm going to be watching Resurrection with Rebecca Hall tomorrow. Heard great things from Sundance this year. Yeah, I've never heard of Resurrection. That's brand new to me. Rebecca Hall, great actress. So I'm excited to hear about that. So, Josh, yeah, I'm definitely going to add that to my list also. Thank you for making me aware of that. I didn't even know about Resurrection, so it's brand new. So that's awesome, dude. I love Death Note 2. I have the DVD box set that I got from CEX for £5.50 a few months ago. Wow, £5.50. Wow, dude, that's cheap as chips. Wow, dude, that's crazy. Yeah, that's an absolute bargain. Like, if anyone could get it for that cheap, recommend 100%. Picking it up for that cheap as long as you can, definitely. But yeah, dude, Death Note is fantastic. Please, anyone watching the stream right now, if you've never seen a Death Note anime series, not the live actions, the anime series, go check it out. It'll be on streaming somewhere, or you might be able to find physical media. Like I've got Blu-ray, or Michael's got the DVD. Honestly, you'll not regret it. Absolute fantastic anime. Alex, Daytime Reviews. Hey, dude, how you doing? Again, if you're free, anyone's free right now, Facebook Messenger, drop me a message. Come join the stream. Hey, dude, hope you're doing well. What's your favorite video game movie? Dude, to be fair, a lot of them are terrible renditions of video game movies, and I'm definitely going to bring this up on a upcoming live streaming series that I'm going to start very soon. To be honest with you, I haven't seen many renditions of video game movies. I've seen the Mila Djokovic Resident Evil movies, if that's how you pronounce the name, so sorry if I've butchered her name. I've seen all those movies. I've seen the latest Mortal Kombat movie. I've seen the Ratchet and Clank movie. So I haven't seen loads. I would say that I enjoyed the most recent Mortal Kombat because I don't know a lot about the lore or the original movie. I've never seen it. So that was my kind of first take. It was just a fun movie, but it was definitely flawed. In terms of video game movies, the first Resident Evil with Mila Djokovic actually isn't too bad. The first and second one are probably the best ones, and after that, just utterly trash. But what's your guys' favorite video game movies? Let me know, because you guys probably seen more than I have. Michael Realist, hey Michael, hope you're doing well, man. Thank you so much for tuning in from America right now. Hope you're doing great, my friend, and hope all is well with you. Adam says, I agree with your ranking, Mike, about John Wick. John Wick is my favorite action movie. Die Hard is my favorite action movie. What's your favorite? Okay, I've only ever seen the 5th Die Hard movie, and that's it of that franchise. I know I'm probably going to get roasted in the comments right now. Yeah, I definitely need to catch up on them. But I've heard great things about them. I'm not doubting that they're not great, because obviously they've got a huge legacy behind them. Yeah, in terms of favorite action movie, I really don't know, because I don't tend to watch a lot of action-based movies, being quite frank with you, Adam. I watch movies of all genres, don't get me wrong at all. But it's just a case of, I don't know if I've got a favorite per se. I guess like some top of my head that I like in terms of action movies is I like the Rambo movies. I like Terminator, which is kind of like, guess like sci-fi action, I guess you could say. So they're just like a couple of the top of my head. But I'd have to like look at like a big list, and I'll be able to tell you from then, right, those are ones that I like. But John says, but thank you, Adam, for the question. John says, when it comes to anime, I tend to go for type ones like Super Cup and Layback Camp. I can't read out that kind of style there, John. Sorry about that, about the type. But I am aware of Super Cup and Layback Camp. Some good choices. Yeah, you know, anime is very divisive and subjective, and so many different mediums to animes, like how they portray the series is. Yeah, I can definitely get where you come from. For me, I kind of like more of like the psychological kind of thriller types, like say like Death Note, Death Parade, Erase. Like those are my favorite kind of animes. But at the same time, if you guys can see me behind me, I've got like Yu-Gi-Oh pop Funkos like all the way over there. Sorry, the arrow's a bit wonky there, but yeah, I've got like all like loads of Yu-Gi-Oh pop Funkos and stuff like that. Like I love like any kind of anime, but more of like the ones that make me really think. They're the ones that I like. But I'm glad to hear that about Super Cup and Laid Back Catman. Some pretty good choices. CX can be good for bargains. Absolutely agree. You've got to catch them at the right time though, otherwise it's not happening. Lego News says, yo, hey, Lego News, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Some sick Lego customs over on that channel, Lego News, so please go subscribe to him. Such an awesome dude. Super Cub. Oh, okay. Well, apologies about that. I didn't know. Random thing, but I straight up Photoshop me and my friends as the Avengers going up against the teachers we dislike. Brilliant. I like that a lot. Pretty cool idea, to be honest. At least Lego's your thing anyway, so that makes complete sense. That is awesome, dude. Love that. Love that. Who did you put yourself as one of the Avengers, though, and your friends? Were you Iron Man or were you Captain America? Or let me know. Again, anyone watching live now who's got me on Facebook, drop me a message. I'll get you onto the stream. Josh, I've just seen your message, so I'll get you on very, very shortly, dude. So just bear with me 2 minutes, and we'll get some other people on as well. I thought on Netflix doing another Death Note movie. Yeah, so I actually did a video on this, Michael, about my expectations for this Death Note live action. Well, it's not actually going to be a movie. It's going to be a live action series, which I'm actually excited for, to be honest. So my thoughts on this very quickly is I think it's a good idea. Simple reason is because you've got the Duffer Brothers helmet, who are experts at like sci-fi as such at this point, and the fantasy of Stranger Things. Now, of course, they've got a big reputation because of Stranger Things, so, their name's going to bring an audience to that Death Note anyway. So it's going to introduce people to Death Note to start with. So that's really cool. But also, I feel like with this series, what I really hope is the original anime, I can't remember, it's like 37 episodes, 38. I think it's 37. What I'm really hoping with this Death Note series is they make this as like 2 series or something like that. Or whatever the case should be. I hope they make it like 2 series or 3 seasons long, however many seasons they want to go for, more than one. And I hope they just take the time to tell the story, because there's so much stuff about Ray Pembe, L, Light, Watari, Ryuk, the Shinigami world, except there's so much stuff. Obviously, that's no spoilers for anyone watching. There's so much stuff they can really, really go into. And at the end of the day, each episode is going to be about, like, say, 47 minutes long. So the anime episodes are about 22, 23 minutes long. So they could easily condense 2 episodes into one full-length, feature-length episode of Death Note TV series. So therefore, they could cover the full anime within, 2, 3 seasons, most, or worst case, expand on it if they want to expand the full story of like each anime episode into one live action one, whatever they want to do. I'm all for it, as long as they give us a good rendition. The thing is, right, anyone who's seen Death Note without any spoilers, it's such a simplistic plot, but it's so psychological, and you are constantly in the back and forth with Light, Yagami, and L. And there's no like special CG or anything like that you'd probably need for the season. I guess Ryuk, obviously, and the Shinigamis. But that is it. Like, it is so simple to do. I just don't know how they can't translate it. So I'm excited, Michael, to answer your question. I'm excited to see what they're going to do. I've definitely got reservations for sure. But I think more than anything, I'm intrigued. And hopefully they're going to finally get this right. Especially with Netflix losing subscribers and money and stuff at the moment. I think they definitely need something as like a big hitter. And I really think this could be a big hitter for them. Especially as lots of people love anime and Death Note. So this could be a big hitter for them. Thank you for the question. Sophie says, have you watched anything that messed with your mind or traumatized you? For me, it was either Green Room, that was savage, or Wreck, which scared me. I would not be able to go to the toilet on my own. That's awesome. In terms of that, just made me laugh. So I've seen Green Room, awesome movie. I've never seen Wreck, but I've heard good things about it. So I'm sorry to hear that they give you those experiences. That isn't great about not being able to go to the toilet on your own there, at least. In terms of like movie that kind of like traumatized me, when I was younger, like really, really young at this point, and I'm talking maybe 4 or 5 years old, if that, I always remember on TV watching Mr. Bean. I don't know, you probably think Mr. Bean, like, how? But if you always remember from the original Mr. Bean series, and imagine you're 4 or 5 years old, right? When that opening intro back in the day where it just had like the big spotlight and it was all just pitch black room with a white strobe light, and he would come bouncing down on that strobe light and he'd do some creepy movements, or that episode where he is in the post bag, for example, trying to get past the train station. That creeped the hell out of me when I was younger. Yeah, it really, really is. There's a lot of stuff. But yeah, just bear with me 2 minutes. Yeah, so Mr. Bean was definitely one of them for sure. In terms of like horror movies, I used to always get creeped out by the original Resident Evil game. But again, I was very, very young. So like that for me at the time, again, I was talking about 4 or 5 years old, maybe 6, 7 max. That would creep the hell out of me. So there's definitely a lot. We've also got Josh joining us today. Josh,
how's it going?
Yeah, good man. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course, dude. It's a pleasure having you. You were on here last week as well, so
yeah.
Awesome having you, dude. Have you dyed your hair?
Yeah. I decided to change it a little bit.
Yeah, cool. It looks awesome, man.
Yeah, I'm happy with it.
I like it. But yeah, how you doing, man? How's your week going so far?
It's going all right. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of overtime at work, so I haven't really been uploading anything.
Yeah.
But I've recorded a few things, just got to get them out, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Got to get them edited and out. But they will be out soon.
Yeah, the thing is though, man, like, I think it's always great to have like content where you can put them private.
Yeah, exactly.
Or, like at least have some uploads ready. Like, I think at the moment, I might have 6 videos on private, like ready to go. But obviously it just means that sometimes, worst case scenario, if something happened, I can just post that content out and I've got content for the week kind of thing. So yeah, dude, I'm excited. What you're working on right now?
So I'm doing a DC tier list. I'm still working on that. I was mid-recording and then my friend was like, please join the call. So I joined the call. And then I haven't gone back to it yet. I've got to do basically what I got recently, a couple unboxings and reviews, etc. So I'm probably gonna work on them in the week, because during the week's my free time mostly.
Yeah.
Because I work weekends and occasional overtime in the week, but the week's my free time to crack down on reviews and whatnot. So
nice.
Yeah.
Nice, dude. Yeah, it's definitely like about utilizing that free time when you get it.
yeah, exactly.
But yeah, you're right, dude. If overtime comes up, it's kind of like hard to say no, especially.
Yeah, it's like it's money. It's for money. Yeah. Like that's the reason I bought this today. Bought Moon Knight today.
Oh, nice.
I used to collect these. I used to have like 200 of them, and then I've thought to myself, I don't want them anymore. But I'm only getting this one because Moon Knight is cool. So.
Yeah, he's awesome. I've also seen like the Conchu. I think they do Conchu as well.
I saw that today in game, to be fair.
Yeah, that one looks pretty awesome.
It's massive. It's busting out the box. It's quite big.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? We've actually got another guest joining us right now, and that is Pete.
Hey, Pete.
Hey, Josh. How you doing? Hey, Mike.
Good.
Hey, Pete. How are you?
Not too bad. A bit tired. I've been out today doing food shopping, so I'm absolutely
very
knackered.
tiring.
Really?
Oh, yes. I've been out since about 8 o'clock this morning and didn't get home till about 6:30.
Yikes.
Wow.
That's one mega food shop.
I know.
It was mostly being stuck in the traffic queues. It took me 3 hours to get home.
What? How?
I don't know. They had the road up and we were going in such a snail queue. It took us 3 hours to get home.
Yikes.
God, dude, that's crazy. But yeah, I know how you feel like when you've like been out like all day and you finally get back home. It just hits you like a ton of bricks.
It does. It definitely does. I just sat down, had my dinner, and watched Prey, and then I see you went live, so I thought I'll come and watch you. And I thought, yeah, I'll come and join you. It's great to come on your streams.
Sweet. Well, dude, yeah. Well, thank you for joining us, and Josh, thanks for joining. Yeah, like I love having you guys for Pete, I know you had you on Z Talks before, and definitely trying to get in the works to get you back on as well at some point. But yeah, I like just doing like this. Like last week when I did it as well, like Josh came on, I had 5 people join me at one point. So it's always fun just to get people to join, and Pete gives you another chance to go on the channel as well, which is awesome.
Yeah, it's always great.
So yeah, just let everyone know who anyone's watching now live or after the fact. Anyone who jumps on these chats with me, I will be putting their links of their channels in the description box below after the stream. So please go subscribe over to Pete at Playtendo and Josh at Klassic Reviews. Well, Pete, before we move on to the next questions, what content are you working on at the moment? What have you got coming up?
Oh, I've got a Blu-ray haul for last month to come up, which I've already filmed. I've got a couple of subscriber mails to do, and I've also got a John Carpenter tag video to film, as well as a few video game reviews coming up. So a few little bits here and there.
Oh, nice! And are you going to be showing off the Mass Effect trilogy you mentioned before?
I probably will do once I play it.
Yeah,
it's still sitting sealed. I was going to play it when I got home, but I ended up falling asleep a bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Enjoyed that, Josh.
Oh.
My dad's talking about Prey. He's like, I enjoyed that.
Oh, my dad did as well. He really enjoyed it.
To be fair, Prey, I've got about an hour left, but I'm really into it. I think Dan Trachtenberg actually understood the assignment on how to make the Predator, It's not just masculine men with huge guns. It's actual development to it, It's really good.
It's an hour and a half film, but it didn't overstay its welcome. It felt like the perfect length for a film and didn't need it to be 2 hours like every other film these days.
No.
Right, definitely.
It was really good. Really good.
Because the thing is, the Predator movies that I've seen, basically it's always about some group of people going to
exactly
in an area, and the Predator's there, and it's them trying to
a dude with Tourette's and whatnot. It's what was that about?
It tries to recreate the original, but it just cannot. These new ones, especially the Predator, the one from a couple of years ago. Oh my, that was dreadful.
Yeah. Was that the Shane Black one?
Yeah, the dude with Tourette's in that one just was why?
Well, I was saying before, I've never seen the original one or the second one. I've only ever seen the Predators or the Predator. Yeah. So my experience of them have been they're all right, It's not the last one, but the Predators one, the Adrian Brody.
Yeah, that one's a pretty good film.
Okay. Yeah. But obviously, you guys who've seen the original with Arnie, you guys.
I've only seen the first one and the Predator.
Oh, okay.
And I'm not a fan of the first one, believe it or not. I put my hands up to that.
Really?
Nah. I just don't like films about military people hunting things. It's you see that so much. I know Predator kind of was the first one that started it, but where it's been oversaturated in media, it's bro, I don't want to see another one.
Yeah.
But the Predator is awful. But this one's probably my favorite one of the franchise so far, I think. Definitely.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
It's a shame. Oh.
No, go on, Pete.
I was just saying, it is a shame that one's gone straight to streaming, where I feel like it probably could have gone to cinema and done quite well.
That's true.
Well, especially with the early reviews. The early reviews really hyped up that movie, being it's one. Some people saying it's the best one. For people who's seen all of them,
It is, yeah. I'd have to say that.
I could see how some people would say that. Yeah, definitely.
Sorry, Josh, go on.
They've made the Predator something to be feared. It's sort of like something in the shadows. You don't really see it a lot. It's more of a mysterious figure, more than just a physical thing.
There's a lot of mystery to it.
It's like the Predator when you had 4 of them and awful CGI dog things running around.
Oh.
You've got actual stakes,
Right.
You've got an actual stake instead of just, as I said, awful CGI dog things.
But there's a brilliant dog in Prey. Love him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you know, I don't see why they can't just make it as like a, like you kind of just go back to roots, like what you were saying, Pete. You know, obviously because I've seen bits of the first one. I've never seen it entirely, but I know like about Arnie putting like the mud on and stuff like that, and etc. I've seen clips of that. If they were to make a new Predator movie, so say this one's successful, and they're like, right, we're going to try go back to roots, and just have where it's like one man in his crew against the Predator. So a bit like a remake of the original.
Yeah.
Who would you guys want to play the Arnold Schwarzenegger role?
Right.
Do you guys reckon maybe Dave Bautista might be a good pick?
No.
I caught you out.
Army of the Dead.
John Cena?
No. He's already ruined one franchise. Let's not make him ruin another.
Imagine John Cena and Dave Bautista as the two lead men against Predator.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
The Predator will poop their pants because they'll be like, oh god, there's two macho men here, I'm running. Yeah, it's like, I think Jake Gyllenhaal could do it potentially, depending on what.
He was good in Ambulance.
Yeah, exactly. He could be an action man when he wants to be.
I like Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah,
awesome.
Who else do you think? Oscar Isaac? I don't know.
Yeah.
Oscar Isaac, I think could be a good pick.
Yeah. Timothée Chalamet potentially. I'm just running off the Doomcast at this point. I'm like,
oh, we could get Dwayne Johnson in and then
stop
it.
The man's in enough.
Imagine Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, and Batista in the movie with the Predator.
Yeah, and then you got Kevin Hart popping in for a few minutes as well.
And Ryan Reynolds. God, that will be a match made in heaven.
No. But did you guys see today that Ryan Reynolds is actually started training for Deadpool 3?
Oh, sweet.
Oh, he's gotten back into the gym to start training.
Nice. I just don't like the director they chose. I think.
Is it not the same director?
No, it's the guy who made Free Guy, which I'm not a fan of.
Oh, Sean Levy.
Yeah.
I think it's Sean Levy. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, he done Adam Project as well.
Yeah, the only good one I think he made was Real Steel back in the day. I think that was the only
Hugh Jackman one.
Yeah, the only good one I think Sean Levy's made in donkers of years. It's like, but since then he's made like boomer culture movies like Free Guy. It's kind of just like Fortnite dances, yeah.
I quite like Free Guy, but I mean the thing is though, I haven't played Fortnite. I know of the dances, but I've not played it.
Good.
So like I'm not used to like the whole dances or what you do in that game kind of thing.
Yeah, because there was a lot of it in that. There was a lot of Fortnite stuff in that, and it was like, bro, why? Even Channing Tatum did the floss, and I was kind of like,
It was a. Oh,
sorry. No.
I was going to say, Free Guys are fun. Yeah, you can have the tango. Yeah, you can have the tango.
Your dad's on it again.
I'm on the stream.
Well, guys, welcome to hang out and chat. Anything and everything happens. People debating about tangos.
Don't make me get my dad in here talking about prey.
But with Free Guy, I thought it was an original idea, quite a bit compared to what we see elsewhere, and it did kind of work, and it did take the mick out of the video game industry and what it does wrong. There was a part of it where I thought, Disney certainly put their touch on it near in the end, with a couple of little touches there. But there was a good cameo in it I did like, but yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah, dude, like definitely. So I agree. Like for me, I enjoyed Free Guy. Now, I'm not going to say like I loved it or thought it was one of the best movies of the year. I enjoyed it, and I think it's like one of those where it's like a fun popcorn movie.
Yeah,
like I could rewatch it again, but it's not to say like it broke big grounds or anything like that. But definitely the end just felt like they're like, oh, we've got Disney properties. Let's throw in a Star Wars reference. Let's throw in a Marvel poster. Let's throw in X, Y, and Z. We've also got another guest joining us. If they are here.
Ooh.
Jamie, are you here?
The awkward silence.
Right. Well, no. Jamie said send through the link on Facebook, so I sent her the link. But
yeah,
I don't know if she's crashed or.
Sometimes StreamYard can crash occasionally.
Yeah, it can be. Sometimes that happens.
Well, Jamie, if you can hear us, I'm going to remove you from the stream and then come back. So yeah, we'll wait and see. Well, anyway, guys, we've got some comments, so we'll go through them and we'll just react to them.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. So Lego News says Sonic 2 the Hedgehog easily. What was that one?
Best video game movies, I think.
Oh, video games. Yes, I like Sonic. I thought the second one was better than the first, although I still don't really like the human element in it a lot, the Sonic movies.
I've heard a lot about that. I've heard a lot about number 2. There's a whole wedding thing that goes on.
Yeah, there's a wedding part to it. It's like about half an hour.
I haven't seen them yet. I have the 4K of the first one, just haven't seen it.
I didn't mind the wedding, but it could have been done without.
Release the ugly Sonic cut. That's what I want. Release the ugly Sonic cut.
No, honestly, dude, so for me, I thought in the second movie, Jim Carrey was better than he was in the first movie. I love the addition of Tails and Knuckles. They were great in that movie. A bit more development about Sonic and the guy who's his dad as such. I don't mind him. But that wedding scene was atrocious. It was just so bad. I mean, I get why it was in there because it helped to kind of progress the plot a little bit. But I think they could have just cut it out and the movie would have been 50 minutes short and it would have been better.
It's the bit where she goes in the mini golf buggy around the wedding venue. I was like, oh no.
Honestly, man, what a terrible. Who sits down at these tables, right? In these movies, not to say about Sonic, but in these movies where they have these things and things, that is a winning idea right there. Who thinks
it's kind of like the whole
probably out for a night out, having a few drinks and say, you know what would be funny in Sonic 2? A wedding scene.
They went for a cheeky Nando's and were like, yep, let's do that. Let's think of that. It's like the whole human element in the Godzilla franchise. It's like, what the? You like Godzilla King of the Monsters. You can barely see any of the monsters because all you get is humans going, whoa!
It kind of feels a bit like Coronation Street with the family drama in that film.
Right, exactly.
You get this family drama in my hometown, and my hometown's full of it.
I don't get it. The only human character I've cared for in that Godzilla Kong universe, whatever they've done, is in the Godzilla v Kong movie.
Yeah.
That little girl who is attached to Kong
Gia.
at the beginning.
Yeah.
That's the only human character I cared about in though. Well, to be fair, I like Kong Skull Island. But that little girl's the best character I've cared for. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, I think the best character of the film.
Best character of the franchise, I think, because she's the only one that actually has purpose. What does Millie Bobby Brown do except sneak around and scream at things?
It's Millie Bobby Brown. She sells tickets. Her name alone.
She didn't though, because no one went to see Godzilla vs Kong. But
because it went HBO Max on the same day. That's why.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's how I watched it.
I really hope whoever steps in at Warner Brothers now. I really hope it, in a sense, but don't get me wrong. I get the positives to having it on stream on the same day compared to the cinema releases, but it's were you stopping people from going to the cinema? It's surely doing more money at cinema.
They did that because of the whole pandemic thing, and they didn't really want to mess out on anything. Plus, they literally just booted up that streaming service during the pandemic so that people could watch things. And they thought it would be a good idea, but they lost investment at that point. They lost around, I think, 250 mil potentially because of the amount of movies they put on there at that point. They put on Suicide Squad, which is why nobody went to see that, sadly. Godzilla vs Kong, Judas and the Black Messiah, which could have made a lot more.
More combat, didn't it?
Yeah, well, that can stay there. But
Not a fan.
no.
That's fair. No, like so, I get like during the pandemic when the cinemas were closed, they had to resort to streaming. That makes sense. But it's just like when the cinemas or the movie theaters for in America opened, why would you still have them on streaming? Like,
yeah, no.
it makes
it's a bit
no
of a weird
sense.
thing.
Or like what I've noticed recently is, see if we get a movie in the cinema and it's going to be coming off the cinema, it's on streaming like a month later, if that. Like Doctor Strange, immediately off cinema.
Disney stuff.
I think it was a month and a half after cinema. I think Doctor Strange, or 2 months potentially.
I think it's
Something
like 40 odd days. It is with
because
Disney.
Universal have a 40-day window, but Nope is apparently going to streaming on the 11th of August. Apparently, in America, it's going on VOD.
Before we get it as well.
Yeah, I know. I'm a bit sad about that, but you know.
Really?
I heard that from an insider source, saying that. And this source said the same thing with The Northman, and it went to streaming that day, they said. So
yes, and also Elvis is going to streaming on Monday, apparently, on HBO Max.
Oh,
really?
Dear.
That's stupid. I also think like doing that as well, though, kind of stops some of the physical media release.
Yeah.
Because like back in the day, if you guys remember, I mean, especially like Pete, I know you've been collecting for a very long time, and I know Josh has been collecting for a while as well. I'm just kind of fairly new. But I still remember like working in a shop called That's Entertainment that used to be in the UK and around the country. And whenever a movie finished at the cinema, you'd have at least like 3 or 4 months, if not more, before it eventually went onto DVD. So you couldn't watch it on like streaming or anything like that. You'd have to wait for it. And I feel like that helped like the kind of the physical media release. Hey, Jamie.
Hey,
Jamie, can you hear us?
Hey, is it working?
Well, I can hear you. You're lagging a little bit. Can you hear us?
Oh, it mustn't be working.
Yeah,
this is typical Wi-Fi issues. Yeah, I get it a lot.
Not sure. Jamie, if you're still watching, come back. It was just a little bit lagging. Oh, don't know what that was. Hold on. I've just muted mine. That was not me. Oh, it stopped. Oh, okay. Hey. So yeah. We've got Michael Reader saying, it's hot as heck in Arizona.
It's hot as heck in England.
It is.
I was really hot today.
Can you guys hear that? It's like a buzzing noise.
Yeah.
I've had my friends say this about my microphone. I don't know.
I don't know. It was absolutely fine.
It's probably where I dropped it.
Oh,
by accident. Fell off my desk and it's got a dent in it now. So.
Oh, fair enough, dude. Well, firstly, Michael, I hope you're doing well, man. I hope you're keeping okay through the heat as well. Virtual Girls has got a question saying, "What's your favorite game to play?" Oh, okay, it's a good one. You guys got one?
Star Wars Battlefront 2 or GTA 5 potentially. I think those are the two go-tos. Yeah. I've been playing them today.
Oh,
much fun! So much fun.
Nice. Never played either of them. So
never played GTA 5. Wow.
GTA 5's the funniest game ever. You could just mess around and literally no implications of the game whatsoever online. You can literally do anything. Yeah. I ran my cars off of bridges and it don't matter. I just like speed run.
Oh,
it's
awesome.
So much fun. So much
fun. I remember playing GTA back in the day, like I think maybe
San Andreas potentially.
No, Vice City.
Oh yeah.
Great fun.
That was the last one I ever played. I haven't played any since. Just haven't got to them.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I've heard great things about Grand Theft. The thing is, GTA 5, they always release a new version of it like every month.
They do.
But like a platinum edition, really Shark Cash edition or whatever, and I'm like, what's going on?
It's like 10 years old next year.
Really?
Yeah. Came out in 2013.
Wow, I didn't even realise.
They're always updating it though with better graphics and whatnot, but Rockstar don't really put anything else out apart from DLC for the game.
Right.
Or Red Dead 2.
Oh, Red Dead 2, yeah.
I mean, I heard they're making a GTA 6. Is that right?
They've been saying that for 10 years.
Yeah, it's been in development for so many years. I've heard so many different rumors and leaks of what's going to happen, and it changes every time.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Changes more time than the weather.
Wow.
Well, the game sold about 140 million copies, so they're not going to be rushing GTA 6 out anytime soon.
Nah. Well, especially with like all these brand new additions to bring out, just more and more sales. Like obviously, there's people like me 10 years later who still hasn't played it. So, because I think for PS5 it was like £20, like brand new, like the re-release, and I was like, good. That's a bargain for a PS5 game.
Because I think it's still on Game Pass on Xbox potentially. Because that's what I use. I use Xbox. I think it's still on Game Pass.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, but my friend bought it for me like a year and a half ago. So
okay.
We played it together, and then he got his Series X. So I'm unable to play it with him because he's got the future generation console version.
Oh wow!
Oh, all right.
Yeah, wow. So. Okay. Because I know Pete's a PlayStation guy, right?
Yep.
PlayTendo. Yeah. There you go.
PlayTendo, PlayStation, and Nintendo.
Yeah.
So, Pete, what's your favorite game to play?
Oh, I keep jumping from one to another. Currently, I'm playing Horizon Forbidden West on the PS4. I've nearly completed that. That's a pretty good game. It's a lovely looking game. And I'm also playing Xenoblade Chronicles 3 on the Switch, which I put about 20 hours in, just over a week.
I have a Switch.
Oh, wow.
I have a
awesome. Oh, nice.
I only have one game, and that's Mario Kart.
What a game to have, though. Brilliant game.
Right. Yeah, Pete, I've never played the Horizon games, but I own the second one. We've got Jamie. Let's see if she's working this time.
Oh
Jamie,
my gosh.
It's working.
What was that?
Yeah.
So the first time I was not accidentally, I was logged into Tyler's StreamYard, and then I was like, oh shit, I better back out because like, what if he wants to do his show tonight? Right. And so I backed out, and then when I jumped back in, the internet was like, and I was like, we never have any issues connecting. What is going on? Anyway, I'm here. I'm in. Hi, Pete.
Awesome.
Hey, Jamie Lee.
Hey. So, Jamie, can you hear us all okay?
Yeah. Now I can. It was just having a moment.
Awesome. So, yeah, Jamie Lee, how are you doing anyway?
Good. Yeah, I'm up a bit early this morning because, Mike, I'm doing a live stream tonight. Not your tonight. Your 4:30, I think it'll be. It's like a watch party. Okay. So I'll invite you to the group and you can, check it out. I'm hosting it, which is pretty important. So, yeah, I'm very excited.
Awesome. What are you watching?
Episode 7. Can't even remember what it's called now. No. It's the one where All Valley, where he goes and goes to the committee meeting and tries to tell the committee, that he wants to be a dojo again. Yeah.
Get you. Oh, so you're doing a full rewatch of Cobra Kai at the moment, or?
Yeah. So I'm in this group, and basically it's 50 days worth of Cobra Kai. So we started 6 episodes ago now, and we do like the admin host a watch party. And I don't do anything in admin. My friend was just like, he runs it and he's like, do you want to do it? And I'm like, yeah, it's Cobra Kai. Of course I want to. So anyway, each day we do an episode of Cobra Kai together. And then I think in the last however many days, they're going to like do a few, in the season 4 there. But yesterday was really awesome because Hayden jumped on. So he's actually one of the writers, one of the big 3, and he jumped in the live. So yeah, that's really cool that, like they're part of our community. So yeah, wow. I'll invite you. You can join.
Yeah, please do. Well, that's awesome. I got Hayden to join you guys.
Yeah, so cool.
That's awesome. Pete, Josh, do you guys like Cobra Kai?
I haven't seen it.
Oh my gosh.
I've only seen the first 2 episodes that were put on YouTube.
Pete, what's
on YouTube, Red? Nice. We've progressed since there, Pete. We've progressed. We're on Netflix now.
Yeah, I've heard. Isn't there a new series coming out very soon, end of the year?
Next month.
What season are they on now?
Next month. Oh.
It's going to be on its 5th season, Josh.
Yikes.
Wow.
Oh, no. 5. I've got enough shows to watch. I'm still on season 3 of Ozark.
Right. It seems like such a drag, huh?
But to be fair though, the Cobra Kai episodes they're only on like 30 minutes, 40 like absolute max.
Yeah.
So they're like quickly like easy binge watches, to be honest.
Yeah.
Pete, I think you would really enjoy it, to be honest, if you finished the full thing. And you got a month.
I did enjoy the first 2 episodes, and again, as you said, they were like only half an hour each, so I will have to give them a try.
You have to watch a season a week. You've got a month.
Yeah, I could do it, I think.
That's the downfall with the long seasons. Like you hear like 8 seasons or something and you go, oh my gosh, like I don't even want to start because I'm so far behind. But like I've been meaning to start Daredevil for so long. We started it probably a week ago now, and I was and he's like 3, and I was like, awesome, that's great. Like 3 seasons, that's nothing, and we've already smashed out a season. So yeah,
Wow.
3's good. 8
great.
probably not so good.
That was like me with Atlanta, to be fair. I was a bit hesitant towards it, and then I binged all 3 seasons in like a week because they're like half hour. I watched 1 season in 1 day because I was hooked, and then I just binged the rest of it afterwards because it's so good. It's probably the best show on TV right now, personally. I think it's just so good.
I've never seen it.
I haven't even heard of it, to be honest. Yeah.
It's Donald Glover's show. Donald Glover, absolute legend. His writing is so good. It's like Afro-surrealism, they call it, where it's like taking a sort of satirical take on race and stuff. It's quite funny in the way they do it.
Right.
It's so good. Some of the episodes just have me bawling because of how funny it is.
Oh, awesome.
It's on Disney Plus.
I'm really surprised Jamie hasn't heard of it because she's like TV queen.
What was the name again?
Atlanta.
Yeah, nah. Haven't heard it. Yeah, I'm going to be on Pete's channel soon. And that was the first thing I said, like, am I going to fit in? I only talk about series, not movies. Anyway, it's going to be fun.
It'll be great to have you on the stream. Been wanting to get you on the stream for a long while. And hopefully Mike and Elliot will be able to join as well. So that'll be a great night.
Yeah. I messaged Elliot straight away and I was like, I'm so sorry if Pete tells you to come on, you don't have to, but please do.
I'm hoping I can make it. I'm still waiting to hear back from my sister because Pete invited me to a stream, but the day it's on is my sister's birthday. So I'm kind of like, I'm hoping she's not got anything planned. So I can be like, right, great, I'll jump on, but I'll have to let you know, dude, I haven't had a reply.
Yeah, no worries, mate. I understand. That's okay.
Of course she's got something planned, Mike. It's her birthday. You should have something planned.
That's not my responsibility to plan her birthday. That's up to a partner to just plan that, not me. But Retro Girls was saying about favourite game to play. They were saying Doom is their all-time favourite game. Yeah, I remember playing Doom back in the day. It was awesome. I haven't played like the most recent ones. But...
I played Doom Eternal. It's impossible. Even on like easy, it's so impossible. I gave up halfway through. I was thinking, I can't do that.
I ended up getting the platinum for it.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
It was quite hard, but I did it. I platinumed both that and the original Doom 2016.
Yeah, the original Doom was easier than Doom Eternal.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that's nuts. Because I know Jamie's a massive gamer also. So Jamie,
I have not played that though. Yeah, mine's 7 days to die.
Well, question for you is, what's your favorite game to play?
7 days to die. My one. It's zombies. Yeah.
Don't think I've heard of that one.
Is that like a Minecraft thing with zombies? Is it?
Yeah, kind of. Like you have to build a base, and it's.
I think that showed up on my home screen on Xbox actually the other day. I think that showed up there.
Oh, it's so good, so addictive. Yeah. Ooh. I'm up to I play to 100% my achievements because I really enjoy, I don't know, achieving, I guess.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I'm really stuck on it. Like, I mean, I've had it and I've played it for years, and I mean years. It's something you can just pick back up and just keep going with. But I have never achieved like 100% of it because you need to kill 2,500 people as like the final achievement, and like nobody plays. Like if I play a game, there's like maybe one person that joins, they join, die, and leave. It's like, oh, I can't even find you to kill you. Like, come on.
That's like
so
Titanfall.
shit.
Literally, no one plays
Oh.
Titanfall anymore. I used to
Yeah.
love that game,
That's
and I
a
want to
great
play it
game.
again. I want to play it again, but people were like, "Nope, don't exist anymore."
Yeah, it's so strange too, because like with the CODs, like, you know, we could go back on MW2 right now and there'd still be a full server. Do you know what I mean? Like
Right.
games like that are so, I guess, mainstream. People just pick back up and keep going. I mean, I'm one of them, to be fair, so I'm a bit guilty of that. But like, yeah, like come play these other ones as well.
Jamie, I can imagine with that last achievement you're trying to get, right? You're seeing what, 2,500 people?
Yeah.
And I can imagine every time you're seeing like one person joins, you just got like a list there, like 2,499, 2,490, counting down.
I've asked Jace, I've said, Jace, can you just like log, because I'm pretty sure you can kill, like, if it's multiplayer, you could kill like your friend. So I'm like, Jace, can you please just leave your account signed in so I can just pump you with a shotty like over and over and over again? He's like, no. Because one of the other achievements, which is really shitty, is, and I've done it, is die 2,500 times. So it's like we could literally help each other out. And I sat there one time and just blew myself up like over and over and over again. So it's like, man, we could just like help each other out to get this. But anyway, the things you do, okay?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
The things you do for achievements, huh?
right.
Well, that's it.
Oh.
Well, we've got Dave from Return Start saying, "What's up, Mike?" So, hey, Dave, hope you're doing good. Thank you for tuning in. Michael Smith going and said, "I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh, but I quit a few months ago." Yeah, I quit when they put like the new platforming of like pendulums and links, stuff like that. For me, don't know if you guys play Yu-Gi-Oh or not.
Nah.
That's when I quit.
I remember the cards they used to have.
I used to
Yu-Gi-Oh
collect the cards.
Yeah.
I used to collect them, but I just looked at the pictures but never knew how to play them.
Oh, you know what it is? Really, really fun card game. But like the two, because like a couple of years back they changed the format of the card game and introduced like the monsters called pendulums, which basically just wipe out the other person like within like one turn. So it's pretty much impossible to beat them. And then they brought out another format to stop that one they brought in, but it still doesn't work. So I just like, I give up. So I don't blame you, Michael, for quitting. I've got Michael Rivers saying, "I'm doing good. Hope the same for you." So yeah, I'm doing good. It's great to have Josh, Pete, and Jamie here in the live stream. Just completely random, but it's awesome. Lego News says he photoshopped his face on Captain America. Basically, he was saying that he, see if I can get the comment back that he put on. I don't know if you guys saw that. Yeah, he said here, a random thing by Photoshop me and my friends as Avengers going up against the teachers we dislike.
I used to do things like that.
Oh, wow.
Right. Well, he's done that and he put himself as Captain America. So I thought so by the picture. I thought, oh, good.
Nice.
Let's have a look. Sophie says two films from my childhood messed with me. It was Chitty Chitty Bang Bang was the child catcher and Return to Oz because the Wheelers.
Rough.
Yeah. Do you guys have any kind of like childhood nightmares from like movies or TV shows?
Yep. Cats and Dogs 2, where basically the cat unskins itself, where it's disguised as basically it's got a dog like a dog suit on.
Okay.
And it just stands up and unskins itself, and I'm like, ugh!
Creepy.
That sounds like a perfect kids film.
And
Yes, so creepy.
and the trailer of that showed at Nightmare in the Museum, and I freaked. I was like, what? And Bette Midler plays that cat, and Tobey Maguire's in it as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
James Marsden's in it as well. It's quite big. Chris
Good
O'Donnell.
plan.
Quite a big cast actually. And the film sucks.
Yeah, I'll not check that out. Pete, what about you?
I was always E.T. when I was a kid. Something terrified me when E.T. came on the screen. I used to run out the door. My dad's friend used to have like a toy E.T. that used to go, ooh, every time you go in. And I wouldn't go in the room until he moved it.
That's adorable. It is a little bit creepy though, hey?
Yeah.
Like even to this day.
Especially as a kid. I mean, yeah, Jamie, what about you?
Oh, mine is Wizard of Oz. I really didn't like the Tin Man. He creeped me out. The Lion. Oh, and then my husband showed me like Michael Jackson's like version of it, like because he was, I think, the Lion
Wiz,
or
is
something.
it?
Was. Yeah, something like that. And like that terrified me. Like currently, I was like, "What the hell was this crap?"
No wonder why you were terrified of it. It's Michael Jackson.
No, I genuinely like him, but when I saw him like that, I was like, "Oh my lord, like this is terrifying." And just recently, at our movie world, so they normally like upgrade the park and put in like new rides or a new franchise or whatever. And they've decided to put in a Wizard of Oz one, and I'm like, that's not current. And as far as I know, there's not going to be like another version of it coming out. So I'm like, why would you put in something so dated? Like put in a new. Anyway, so I'm a little bit annoyed because I'm like, oh, now I don't want to go to movie world because I'm going to be petrified of the Tin Man walking around.
That is a little bit bizarre putting Wizard of Oz in there, though.
So strange.
Because as far as I'm aware, I don't know about you guys, as far as I'm aware, though, there's no remake in the works.
Oh. No, I just think probably because it's a popular film. That's probably why.
Yeah,
but like they've got like Batman and Scooby Doo's in there. Lots of Harry Potter stuff. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't really fit with any of it. So
they're all Warner Brothers properties. That's probably why.
That's it. Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just biased because I'm like, I don't want it in there. Pick something else.
Yeah, Josh, like you were saying, the IP. You're right. Yeah,
making use of that. It's like Space Jam: New Legacy. They made use of that with the.
Well, it could have been worse. It could have been worse. Could have been it or a Clockwork Orange fairground ride.
Not Clockwork Orange.
Look at what Space Jam did.
Well, Pete, what you were saying about E.T. before, Lego News says the scene where the experiment on E.T. traumatized him when he was like 6 at the time. Yeah.
I think it's a bit where he jumps out the bush for me. That just terrified me. That
scared me as well.
I
was thinking, what is that?
I
think so. Jamie, don't show your kid E.T. and he'll be all right.
Yeah, that's it. I put a big sign on the door this morning because my husband's home to like babysitter, and I put a big sign on the door like streaming because I was like, fuck, I hope she doesn't come into my stream again. I felt horrible. She just dawdles on in. I want to kiss, dawdles on out. Like, oh fuck.
Yeah, last time.
So hopefully that doesn't happen.
Last time you came on the stream, she was cute. She barged in. It was really cute.
Oh god, I was so.
Well, Soph says, Josh, I want to adopt you.
Well, I've already got parents. So,
but nah, Josh is awesome. And also,
I'll try.
Pete, did you get enough food to last? You know what your dad's like.
Yeah.
I don't know what your dad's like.
No, but it's funny.
Only Sophie does.
We've been on call sometimes, and then he said, my dad's had like 3 Big Macs. He's had this, he's had that. And it's like, what?
Well, hey, we all like our food, so nothing wrong with that.
No wonder why it took you so long. You had to get it all over.
Well, he's come home and he's had about 6 ice creams already and about 10 packets of crisps. Just little tasters. See what they all taste like.
Wow. That's more than I eat in a week. That's mad.
No, honestly, to be fair though, like the moment like I've got the munchies all the time, so I'm just like staying away from the cupboards as much as I can, but it's hard. But dude, I'm glad you got a food shop though, because I think the other day I think I was on the stream, you were like listening along, but you're like, oh, I've got my headphones in while in the supermarket or something at the moment.
Yeah, I was in M&S. I think it was on AJ's stream, weren't it?
Yeah. It was funny. Lego News says, is it me or does Chris Nolan look like he has no emotions whatsoever? Looks like someone who hates fun.
No, he's just a big brain man. You know, his intellect is pretty.
That's brilliant.
Pretty massive.
I've never really seen pictures of him. I've seen like a couple of like behind the scenes stuff, but on those.
Well, every picture he puts the same emotion into it. Every picture's the same emotion.
I don't think I've ever seen him smile in a picture.
No, mainly because he doesn't even know what he's talking about in his films. Maybe like that's every emotion he pulls. Just that.
I thought that was Jude Law for a minute.
It's a bit big to be Jude Law, don't you think?
Well, it's from a distance.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if maybe it's just because like his movies are like so well made, and always like a lot of stuff go into every movie he always does, even if you like them or you don't. So I think he's just like sometimes if he's in that work mode on movies, it's just in that constantly. So he hasn't like kind of like a poker face, I guess, all the time. So you don't know how he feels. I don't know.
Suicide Squad 2016 1 Oscar, Nolan 0. It's
Really?
like, yeah, it's sad.
Wow.
It's sad knowing that.
No.
It hurts my soul knowing that Suicide Squad 2016 won more Oscars than he did.
It won an Oscar. What for, may I ask?
Makeup.
Oh,
Makeup, and it looks horrendous. The crocodile dude looks terrible.
makeup for the Joker and everybody in that. Oh my! Wow.
And the funny thing is, right, is in the audience of the Oscars that year, a dude's got a Joker phone case of Jared Leto on it, and it's like, bro, no wonder why you won. You're Hollywood elitists. No wonder why you won. You literally have a Joker phone case on the back of your phone.
Right, I did never think Suicide Squad 2016 would have won an Oscar. I wouldn't surprised it did.
When it got nominated. It's funny though, because when Jason Bateman announced it, he was kind of looking like, really?
It's very shocked as well. This next one's for Jamie Lee. I don't know about you guys, but I know what Jamie is. Retro Girls are on season 9 of Walking Dead. Well, Jamie Lee loves Walking Dead.
Is that a good enough love heart? Like, is that big enough? Can I make any bigger love heart with my hands? Oh my gosh.
Retro Girls, if you want to see more of Jamie Lee, go watch a trailer reaction for like the Walking Dead final season.
Or maybe
You'll
don't.
maybe
don't. It's not really my proudest video.
Oh, it's awesome. Pete, Josh, do you guys like Walking Dead?
Haven't seen it.
Yeah, I like it. I've seen the first 7 or 8 series. So I've still got a couple of more seasons to watch, and then they're finally finishing it, aren't they, on Disney Plus?
Well,
they said that last year,
yes.
didn't they?
Yeah, technically yes, but there's been 3 spin-offs announced. So it's Michonne and Rick, which is like the 2 main characters, obviously. And then there's Negan and Maggie, which is another spin-off. And then there's going to be Daryl, and it was going to be Carol as well, but she's not doing it because I think they're filming it in like Europe or something. And she doesn't want to travel or somewhere. Yeah, so there's going to be 3 different spin-offs in like their main universe, I guess. Like there's spin-offs already, like Tales of the Walking Dead and Walking Dead in the Water and Fear, obviously. But these are going to be another 3 spin-offs like from the main one. So it's ending, but sort of not really. Like I was really emotional at the start, like, oh my gosh, like this is 12 years of my life, going to be gone. And I was getting really upset. But yeah, when they announced that, I was like, well, it's still there. Like they're still doing the same things and it's still my characters. So I don't know. I feel
they still exist.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it's because like the comics from what I've heard are massive. So I don't know how much of the show's covered comics. I've never read them, but I know that it's a massive series. But it just has popularity though, right? Obviously, you must get millions of viewers regardless. So, especially Rick's been gone for however many seasons now.
4 years. We've been waiting for him to come back. Like that's a long time.
What one's Rick?
The main
guy. Is he the Woody looking dude? The guy who looks like Woody from
Toy Story. With the hat, yes.
Yeah,
the sheriff guy, yes. And
Andrew
Lincoln.
Andrew Lincoln, yeah.
Are you guys ready for the next comment? It's quite funny.
Here we go.
If the review says, can any of you guys do an American accent? I can't. So I don't know if you can.
Oh no, I can't go there.
He was tempted to try.
It was just about to come out, but I'll put it back in now.
Locked it away for another day.
What do I even say in an American accent? Like, it's weird.
I don't know. I tell you what, Infinite Reviews, if you're still here, leave a comment below and make a sentence for us to try saying. We'll give it a go. It might be terrible, but let us know. I think. Oh, okay. Infinite Reviews were saying about Predator Michael Fassbender would be ideal, but no WWE superstars.
Yeah, no big bone, no like big muscly men, please. I'm tired of that.
To be honest, I don't know about you guys, but I haven't seen Michael Fassbender in years.
That's true.
He's, I think, is he married or is he dating?
Yeah,
Alicia Vikander.
And are they expecting a child? Maybe
they've had one.
It's maybe why he hasn't done anything then, because she's been a bit silent also.
Well, she's been in a TV show this year called Irma Vep, which was Olivia Assayas, who he basically remade his film into a show for some reason, and she was the main star of it. That's literally just finished last week, I believe, or maybe the week before that, because it was on HBO Max. I believe there was 8 episodes, and it's literally just finished. I can see what Michael Fassbender's done recently.
Yeah, sure. Because I think after Tomb Raider, I think I remember it was him and Alicia Vikander was actually in a movie together, like not too long.
Yeah, Light Between Oceans.
Yes, I never saw it, but yeah, I remember that, and then I think that's the only thing I've seen him in.
X-Men Dark Phoenix was the last one.
There we go. Unless he's just taking like a hiatus or something.
But he's going to be in Taika Waititi's next film. Let's hope it's better than Thor, please. He's going to be playing a football coach.
Okay.
Kung Fury 2, whatever that is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's got a few things lined up, but
sweet.
That's not till next year.
Well, I hope so. Because I like him. I think he's a great actor.
Yeah, he's one of my favourites. His performance in Shame is one of the best performances of all time. In Steve McQueen's Shame, it's just unreal.
Oh, awesome. Have all you guys seen the Assassin's Creed movie?
Ugh.
Unfortunately so.
Yeah. I think that movie would have been good if they made it in 18 and just went for the violence that the games have. Because he was great as the assassin.
Oh, jeez. The fuck is that? Sorry.
What?
There's a huge
Is it E.T. jumping out of the bushes?
No, there's a huge old spider on my floor. Oh my god, how did that get in there?
I'm not sure. I hope you're okay, dude.
Don't crawl in my bag, please.
I'm sorry that I laughed at that. That was my initial response to you being scared.
Well, to be fair, that would be me as well, Josh. I'm terrified.
No, it just caught me off guard. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Dude, I'm not sure. I was expecting like when he just jumped immediately, I was like, it's got to be some kind of insect. Especially a spider, I would be.
It's like that big.
I'd be the same.
Ugh.
Like, what?
Yeah.
Well, I hope it's gone.
No, it hasn't. It's crawled in my bag. Oh. Okay. I'm moving closer. I'll get the bat on it.
That's awesome. Well, Soap says she enjoyed Free Guy, and then Lego News says, when I watched Free Guy with my dad, when the scene where Guy pulled up the cap shield and Hulk's fist and Chris Evans appears and says what the shit, he laughed and I laughed our heads off. Yeah, it's a good scene. I think we enjoyed the movie. I know Pete was saying he enjoyed the movie. I did.
Yeah.
Josh wasn't.
I liked his cameo in it. I thought I was a nice sort of cameo there.
Definitely. Jamie, did you get a chance to see Free Guy?
No, I haven't watched it. That's the Ryan Reynolds one. Hey,
it's on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
It's something.
Not very good, you reckon?
I don't know what to call it. It's Ryan Reynolds playing Ryan Reynolds again. You know.
I mean, that's all he plays, really, isn't it? Same character, same guy.
Literally, there's a letterbox list I saw on a Facebook post where someone made a list saying movies where Ryan Reynolds plays Ryan Reynolds, and it's literally every movie he's been in.
I mean, I'm not complaining, but yeah, there's definitely no variety.
No. The thing is, though, even if he plays himself, I still like him.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I'm not complaining about it. It's great, but
yeah, he's still likable.
Exactly.
If you want to box yourself in, go ahead.
Well, that's it. Lego News says, God,
sorry. Where'd it go?
I don't think Josh is in his headspace right now to focus on it. Have you found it, dude, or not? No. Well, we'll carry on. Lego
Yeah.
News, most likely Sonic the Hedgehog 3 will come out in 2024. Be most likely based on Sonic Adventure 2 game because Shadow being the villain in the movie. Yeah, I think it was a good twist at the end credit scene.
Yeah, I think that'll probably happen. Looking forward to it. They're certainly turning the Sonic films out very quickly, so hopefully they've got a good plan for them because they're doing a TV show as well.
Yes, that's on Knuckles, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I wonder if that's going to follow maybe Robotnik, though, or if that's just going to be like a Knuckles backstory.
Probably could be. I could see that.
Jamie, have you seen the Sonic movies?
Not even the first one.
Nah.
And I think there's 3? Is there? Oh, 3's coming out. He just said, sorry. Yep. Didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I mean, they're fun movies, if you ever get a chance to, because I know you're more of a TV person.
It's just the list. Like, people are like, hey, watch this and watch this. And then with all the Marvel stuff, like, I'm pretty sure, I think it was Elliot was saying, like, it's literally like month by month. Like, She-Hulk will come out, Groot will be next, Wakanda next. Like, literally there's something every single month with Marvel. It's like, yeah, I can't really, like, I don't like watching too many shows at once. You know what I mean? Like, so, yeah, if we're pumping out a series, like, I don't really want to jump into another series. So, I don't know. The list is too long. There's so many things to watch.
It is. I can understand that. 'Cause, like, next year, I think we're getting a whole phase of Marvel in 1 year, or just over a year.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, like that San Diego Comic-Con announcement was massive.
It was good, though. I'm not going to lie. It was good. I quite liked it, to be fair.
Yeah.
So I mean, I was saying this on the stream last night on Z Talks because a question came up about it. So I was saying that, like, I love the Marvel stuff. Don't get me wrong, I'm a fan of Marvel. I think just for me personally, though, I feel like I just wish that they spaced it out a little bit more. Because, like, I still haven't seen Miss Marvel, but then they got, like, She-Hulk coming out.
Miss Marvel is not good. Like, I think the first episode and the last episode are the only ones you need to watch. The rest of it is kind of just filler a little bit. Like, gives you some kind of backstory to the whole thing, but it's not really necessary for the rest.
I mean, I've seen the spoiler, so I know how it ends.
So have I, yeah. It's been all over the internet. It's hard to
ends really dumb. It ends really dumb. But
yeah,
it just goes off track, really. Like, it starts talking about, the history of the bracelets and to do with her ancestry and her, like, family sort of stuff. And then at the end, it's like, yeah, doesn't relate to any of that at all, really. So it's a bit strange.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't matter in any
like, all that family stuff in the middle was like nothing, as you said, filler.
Anyway. I've heard about that. Yeah, like, Pete, did you finish the series?
I haven't seen the series. I watched about half an hour of the first episode and then just never continued.
Yeah, it's not really one which is worth continuing. Like, I didn't even watch episode 5 because it was kind of pointless. It was like every other one where it's kind of like, oh, we're going to go into a backstory of a certain character, like they did in WandaVision with Wanda going back in the past, which actually worked. That episode really worked. This episode didn't. It just felt really forced.
Yeah, I agree, because I hated it so much because I did a review every week and I actually skipped my episode 5 review now that I think about it, and I did 5 and 6 together because I was like, literally 2 things happened in that episode and neither of them were that important that I felt like I needed to talk about it. So yeah, it was but that is the pattern, and I've said this a lot in my videos, that is the pattern with the Marvel series. Like, 1 is so good. Their first episode like really gets you in, like, oh, this is gonna be great. And 2's so. 3, like, terrible. Like, usually probably the worst one, if not 5. 4 really draws you back in, like, yeah, this is gonna be great. They're gonna really kick this off now. And then 5 totally sucks. And then 6, they're like, cram everything in, like, give them what they asked for, and they like shove everything in the last episode, and then you're left like, ugh, like, just overwhelmed and feeling shit. That's how I feel.
You're absolutely right there. They haven't cracked the code on how to make a TV series yet. I think they're trying just to fill it out to make like 6 episodes, where probably this story could be told in probably 3.
That's right. And like, that's why I'm so excited. Well, not excited because the trailer looks like crap. Sorry, my opinion. But like, I'm a little bit excited for She-Hulk because that's going to be 9. So 9 episodes, like where they've got that little extra time to like spend on actually giving us something. I'm really interested to see what they are going to give us. Like if it is going to be like filler episodes or if it's going to be proper like fleshed out characters and like things that we want to see, because yeah, it just feels so rushed to me. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I think like I agree with like all you guys. I think it just needs to be like spaced out more. I think like the 6 episodes isn't enough. And Jamie, what you were saying about each episode and how they do like each episode, I feel like kind of like the series they spent the most time on making was WandaVision, because it was the first ever one, and then Loki, and like after that, I just feel like they've been like slapped up, like sticking it to the wall to hopefully it sticks. Be like, right, yeah, I hope that's gonna work, and gets us to like care about the characters. But like, by the end of it, sometimes we just don't care about them. Or like the Moon Knight ending, that was just absolutely rushed. That post-credit scene, and it's like, oh, all right, well, when's he gonna pop up next? You know, it's kind of like no purpose to him right now until like 10 movies time, and then be like, oh yeah, remember Moon Knight? Here he is. I mean, I don't know. That She-Hulk, for my opinion, looks absolutely garbage.
Oh, it looks absolute crap.
I'm not looking forward to it at all.
And apparently Daredevil suit's in like yellowish, because I saw like where someone made the exposure a little bit higher in that scene, and it's yellow and red, and it's like, really? It's like, why?
I think it's meant to be more like the comic book, from what I've heard.
Yeah, I don't think that would suit a TV show, really, because what we've seen is very gritty, and I love that version of Daredevil. And now they're kind of just swapping it to be like, haha, jokey Daredevil, you know? It's like, I don't want it.
So he's not yellow in the other seasons? Because I've only finished season 1 and he's still in red suit.
No.
Yeah.
Because everybody was talking about the yellow suit and I like hyping it up, and I thought, oh, like something to look forward to, but obviously not. It's not that important.
But I have heard that they announced at like the Comic-Con that there's going to be a new Daredevil series, but there's going to be like 18 episodes. So they called it Born Again, so I don't know if they're going to like kind of write off the Netflix stuff.
Yeah, they probably are, which is a sad thing considering they're probably the best Marvel have done in years, and they're just going to write it off so that they can reboot the whole thing, so that they can get like kids to watch it, kind of thing. You know, I don't want that.
No.
Well, I've heard that the original cast are coming back though for the new Daredevil series.
Yeah,
like his lawyers, the girl and the lad, I can't remember the names, but they're coming back. I've heard.
Vincent,
I saw a meme the other day with what's his name, Charlie, like lying on a bag of money. Because he's going to be in that, and then he's also in the animated Spider-Man one coming out.
Yes,
and there was something else he's going to be in, and it's just like him lying on a pile
everywhere.
Yeah, he's going to be so loaded again.
He's probably glad that Marvel's took over Daredevil now, not Netflix.
Yeah, for sure.
Money day, especially like Spider-Man Home. He made an appearance. He was in it for 2 minutes, and he got probably a big book for that.
Yeah,
that's true.
We've got DCM Campbell saying, hey, Mike. So, hey, DCM Campbell, hope you're doing good. I tune in from New Zealand. So, yeah, hope you're doing good, man. Thank you for tuning in. Right. Leonie says, honestly, I want to Star Wars VR, but flying an X-Wing in space, taking down Death Star, just having dogfights in space, that would be my dream game to play. Yeah, I'm surprised. Have they done a Star Wars VR game yet?
They've done a few. They did one a few years ago, like a dogfighting game called Star Wars Squadrons, and you can play that in VR.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
You can do a lot in VR, to be fair. You can. There's a whole thing called VR Chat, which is basically... They made a documentary on it which showed at Sundance, which I actually started watching. It's very interesting. It's like... My friends play it as well. It's sort of like a Ready Player One situation, but like VR. Kind of thing where you can do anything. You can be whatever you want to be, kind of thing. You have an avatar and you can go around and do whatever. It's really really progressive and strange. But,
I think I've seen that movie, Josh, that you're on about. I think I saw it.
I think it's called In Virtual Reality or something.
I can't remember the name, but
I think I've heard of it before.
Because some friends I know saw it at Sundance because they're in America and they go to festivals.
Yeah.
And I saw it at Sundance and said it was pretty good. It was one of the better ones at the festival. One of the better documentaries there. So
That's good.
yeah.
Oh, I have to check it out.
Yeah. It's on HBO Max, so you could probably VPN it. That's what I did.
Yeah, I think like HBO Max, is that like an equivalent of Disney Plus here? Or like, do we get some of this kind of stuff or not?
Sometimes there could be Sky Originals.
Yeah.
Some of their TV
Like
shows can be Sky.
Peacemaker.
Yeah, Peacemaker's a Sky Original. That was a HBO
Oh.
Max one. But their movies, like we haven't got the Fallout, which is my favourite film of the year so far. We haven't got that in release at all.
I've not seen that one yet.
We didn't get the Zoe Kravitz film, did we? That came out on HBO Max last year.
Kimmy? Yeah, we got it on Apple TV. Basically,
right.
you can rent it on Apple TV or buy it,
Oh.
which I'm tempted on doing because it's one of the better ones of the year so far. I'm tempted on just paying a tenner for it because it's pretty good.
Yeah, that's fair. We've got Sophie, by the way, saying, Jamie Lee, my Stranger Things BFF.
Yeah, I feel like that's all our DMs are just like Steve memes and Eddie memes and Steve Moore. So yeah, that's all we talk about. Just perving on guys in our DMs, you know.
Oh, that's awesome. But yeah, Josh, by the way, I haven't seen the Fallout yet. I've heard really good things about it.
Yeah.
I think it got a cinema release here, but I think it's like one show in a day, if that.
Oh man, I would have gone to see it because I've seen it 4 times now.
Really?
And it just breaks my heart every time I watch it. It's very, it's very topical to what's going on in America a little bit, which is why it was so big at Sundance, and it got shut out of the Emmy consideration, sadly, in favor of Chip and Dale.
Okay.
Chippendale Rescue Rangers.
Yeah, but it got nominated instead of the Fallout, which is sad.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
They were probably happy to see Ugly Sonic again.
Yeah.
I was so mad. When I read the Emmy nominations and the Fallout wasn't even there, not even Phineas's score was there. I was like, what are you doing, Emmys? You nominate Euphoria for 16 and you don't nominate the Fallout for 1?
And Chip and Dale.
Chip and Dale
Euphoria
Rescue
is so
fucking
terrible. Oh.
Well, we've got George Bird saying hell. Oh, so hey, George.
Hell-o.
Good. And they say, my sister loves Stranger Things. Yeah, I think. Josh, are you a Stranger Things fan?
Yes.
Yeah, it makes 4 of us then, I think.
My dad's been watching it. He's fallen asleep on the same part for 3 days. And that's season 1 where Hopper's like, what are you doing in there? I've heard it 3 times. And every time I've gone in there, he's asleep. And it's like, Dad,
Dude.
just watch it, please. Yeah. I beg you. Stay awake.
Well, he's going to struggle to get through season 2 then. Because
He's never going to finish it.
Yeah.
I'll be moved out by the time he finishes it.
It's season 4, the long episodes they have. He's got.
Yeah.
And we've also got someone else joining. We've got Jacob Martin. Hey,
Yo.
Jacob.
Hey.
Jacob.
Hey. How you doing?
Hey.
Hey, I actually just got off work a few minutes ago.
You missed my freak out with the spider. You missed it. I'm still hiding from it.
Yeah, Jacob, how are you? How was work?
Doing pretty good. It's actually my first day back since I got over my COVID spell.
Right. Oh,
So,
awesome. Yeah, and you and your family okay now?
yeah, we're doing good now. There's no
Awesome.
symptoms or anything.
Awesome, dude. Well, that's awesome. And yeah, thanks for joining. We've got quite a few questions to get through. So, yeah, pleasure to have you, man. We've got Retro Girl saying, Jamie, we've subscribed to you. So, awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, dude. And also saying Cobra Kai is an awesome program.
Yes.
Yeah, Jacob, have you seen Cobra Kai?
I am so behind. I have not seen a single episode of Cobra Kai. My only knowledge of the Karate Kid, I've only seen the first 2 movies.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably skip the 4th one for now. Just avoid the Hilary Swank one for now. When the future you might need it. But yeah, dude, it's awesome. DCM Campbell saying all to date with Cobra Kai. Yeah, dude, it's awesome. We've also got my friend Pete saying, "Hey guys," so hey Pete, hope you're doing good.
Hey, Pete.
Thanks for watching. Let me have a look. Retro Girl says, "Do you remember the Beyblade spinners?"
Yes, my
Yeah.
friend
Yeah.
had loads of them, and he got them confiscated at school because he just started spinning them on the table.
Sounds a bit like me. In that cupboard there's about a box full of them.
Really?
Yeah.
I still got them. Wow.
I still got them. I think some of them are still in the box. They even did ones that light up as well with sounds.
Oh, that's awesome. I remember having a couple like as a kid, and I just always remember like you used to be able to get like the arena for them. We'd put them in the arena, they would fly out, and always like the kitchen floor would end up getting chipped.
Oh yeah.
Like Jacob, have you ever had Beyblades?
I remembered seeing them advertised. It was something I wanted to have, but I never got them. So I never
Yeah,
had
they weren't
any real.
cheap back in the day. They weren't cheap exactly.
No.
Yeah.
They were more like an extreme luxury if you wanted them. You know, Toys R Us, they were like £20 for a packet of like 3, and it's like that was quite a lot back in the day. So.
Wow, I miss Toys R Us.
So
I do. We had one around the corner, but now it's a Home Bargains, and I'm like, what have you done? They destroyed the entire building to build a Home
That
Bargains.
is exactly the same as my local one. That's a Home Bargains, and there's another one in Norwich, and that's just still left there empty. It looks like something out of The Last of Us, how it's left.
Wow.
Yeah, one of my Toys R Us is now, I don't know if you have them in the UK, but it's like Ollie's Bargain Bin. It's like a used bargain store or whatever. And I went in there once, and what's funny is you have all the used stuff in there, but when you look on the floor, you can faintly see Toys R Us on the bottom of the floor.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
The last remnants of what used to be.
Wow. Okay. No, well, we don't have an Ollie's in the northeast. Pete, Josh, do you guys have an Ollie's?
Never heard of it. No.
No.
You have a Five Below though, don't you, Pete? Is it Five Below you have?
One below.
One below. That's it. We don't have those. The only thing we have is
We
Home
got
Bargains.
Five Below in the States.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Jamie, do you have like a pound store or like a dollar store or whatever it is?
Yeah, and we have Mr. Toy's Toy World, so we still have our like toy place where you would buy Beyblades from. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, we still got that. For now.
I'm glad you guys have still got something. We pretty much don't.
Yeah,
Yeah, we barely have anything in the UK. We barely have physical releases. So that's
true.
I mean, I know like the shopping centre that's maybe about 40 minutes from like near Newcastle. We've still got the old Toys R Us building that's still there.
Oh,
It's like all the signs are off, but it's got like the Toys R Us like opening times and stuff like it's still on there. But I might actually do a vlog there one day. I don't know what I would do it on, but I might go do a vlog on it.
Yeah, you should. You can get chased down like Joe did. Where was it? At his abandoned like mine thing. That was so cool. Those videos are so interesting. Hey, I find them so. Yeah, you should do stuff like that.
I've been doing like a bit of all sorts really. I mean, I've got like a couple of like food videos and stuff coming up.
Yeah, I've been enjoying those. They were really fun. The McDonald's,
really
like
great.
the halloumi fries ones or whatever.
Oh yeah,
mozzarella sticks. That's it.
Well, did you guys see the video of the weird McDonald's we have in the UK?
Yeah, that
I did see that. Yeah,
it's like a cottage.
It's a farmhouse. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's like a Warburton's farmhouse.
Nah, not Warburton's. I don't know.
No, that is like it. It's like somewhere where they have bread.
Might as well be, yeah. Yeah, very strange back history of it. But I mean, the videos on the channel and the link to what it's all about, it's on there as well. But yeah, it's weird. But we've got just carry on. We've got AJ's movie place in Ignoles. So hey, AJ.
AJ.
We've also got Screen Stars saying evening also. Hey, hope you're doing good.
Hey.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Okay, so Infinite Reviews early on said about us trying an American accent.
Oh no!
Oh no!
We're going back there.
I'm not
kind of hoping it.
Well, he said, okay, for his American accent, try saying anything Trump has said.
I'm not saying anything that man has said. No.
I don't do politics. I wouldn't even know what he said.
The only Trump line I know is "You're fired."
No, the only one I know is Shiner, where it goes, Shiner. We have to look after Shiner. That's the only one I know.
Yeah, I think he's a bit of a controversial figure, so we'll not go there. But yeah, anyway, that is funny. Soap says, I like sending and also tagging Pete in spider videos and pictures on Facebook.
Yes, that is definitely torture. One day she tagged me in something and it was just before I went to bed. So I had to check my bed in case there was any spiders on the walls.
Nothing worse. And Lego News says doesn't like spiders either. Not surprised. GCX Short says, hey guys, just tuning in. Hope the stream's going good. Have any of you guys watched Reacher TV series? Highly recommend if you're watching an action TV show. I've seen Reacher and I think it's brilliant. Far better than the movies. Have any of you guys seen Reacher?
No, I've only seen the Tom Cruise version.
Right, Jamie.
I've heard the Reacher show is better.
Yeah, there's no competition. Nah. Jamie.
I haven't, no, but I watched the main guy in it. He was in Titans, and I really liked him, so it was definitely on my list. But yeah, again,
he was also in Ninja Turtles. He played one of the Ninja Turtles, I believe.
Yeah,
he played Raphael, yeah.
That's cool.
Oh, like the Michael Bay ones?
Yep.
Can't even remember his name.
Let's not go there. Let's not go back to those dark times.
I'm not sure, Jimmy. It's Alan's. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Alan Rich or something.
Alan Richer.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay. Okay, Pete, have you seen Reacher?
No, I've only seen the films, but I've heard the TV series is really good. So, is it on Amazon Prime?
Yes.
Oh, well, I'll check it out on there.
Yeah, honestly, it's really, really good, and it like really just like it's far better than Tom Cruise movies could ever do. Because like for example, I know with Reacher, like my mum reads all the books from Lee Child, and like Reacher's like this like 6'5" like blonde haired guy with like really muscly guy, and in the movies cast Tom Cruise, who's like 5'6" black hair. Yeah,
it's a very strange casting choice.
Right. I mean, obviously Tom Cruise was picked up for money to sell tickets, but yeah, the show also.
And he didn't even sell tickets. No one saw it.
It didn't pay enough to garner a sequel.
Yeah, right. Nobody saw that either.
Yeah, the sequel was terrible. The first one was okay though. The sequel, yeah. Video Tasties Gareth says Reacher is great TV. Yeah, absolutely. JSX Short says, if you could play any character in any movie or TV show, who would it be?
Probably Nova in Marvel, potentially.
Okay.
That'd be what I think. Or Pyro, going by the hair. Pyro in X-Men.
That's a good choice. I'll have a think because I don't want to go the obvious one of Back to the Future. I want to go like try something different. Jacob.
I'm still trying to think on that one. There's so many good characters that I love.
It is.
Right.
I guess I'll do my easy choice because Star Wars is like my favorite franchise. I don't know. Luke would be a fun character to play.
Yeah, definitely. But what did you want to be, Luke, in one of the movies or in The Mandalorian?
Both.
That's fair. I think I would like to play Batman. I don't know which reiteration. But definitely not George Clooney.
Matt Nichols.
Christian Bale, so you can do the voice.
Christian Bale.
I'm Batman.
Hey, I love Christian Bale, so I'll have less of that. Pete, what about you?
Oh, I honestly don't know. I'll probably just say Kylo Ren because a lot of people say I look like him. For some
I was about
reason.
to say you could play Kylo Ren.
You do kind of look like him almost. I can see it now.
I can see some resemblance. Yeah.
Oh,
well,
I think people are expanding, I think. Jamie, what about you?
Same thing. I can't really think on the spot. Like, there's so many superheroes that, obviously you'd like to experience their powers. But at the same time, like, I know it sounds horrible, but like, I would also like to like picture myself in like an apocalypse. Like if I had to survive, like how, what would I do? That would be not a cool experience, because obviously I want to live and I wouldn't survive very long. But I don't know, it'd just be interesting. And I often think, probably because I watch The Walking Dead too much, but I often think like, if something like that did happen, like where would be the first place that I would go? Like where would I bunker down? Or where would, we have Bunnings, which is like a place where you get all the tools from. And I always think like, oh, imagine all the cool, like, I don't know, weapons I could make there. And then I like think about it further and I'm like, I can't make shit. Like, yeah, it's all there, but like, I can't do it. So I don't know. Maybe someone from The Walking Dead. I don't know. Someone like Negan, probably, because he's badass.
Negan's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Soph said that she would play Nancy so she can kiss Steve.
Good Lord.
I play Steve so I can kiss Nancy.
Or she could be Nancy and kiss Jonathan.
Yeah.
No,
thanks.
Yeah, I don't know where that's going.
Oh my gosh.
I'll let the writers decide on that one.
Right.
And they're so cute in real life. Like they're just adorable in real life, and on screen it just doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't work. They don't work well together in the work environment.
Nah.
They're a weird couple.
Good to see the newest season. I don't want to say too much because I know Pete hasn't. Pete, have you seen it actually? Sorry.
I've only seen the half of the first season, so a lot to
Oh,
watch.
okay.
Oh wow, yeah.
Well, you got a lot to catch up on, my friend.
I'm gonna have to go, guys, as I got work tomorrow. But thank you for having me on. Sorry that I freaked out about that spider. It caught me off guard. But thanks again for having me on.
Thanks for coming on. And anyone who's watching live after the fact, anyone who's jumping on the stream, the links will be in the description box after the stream. So please go over to Josh's channel.
And before I go, I just want to say I've become a Patreon for you now.
Oh, sweet, dude.
So.
Oh, sweet. Thanks, man. Well, appreciate that. And please go subscribe to Josh's channel. And dude, enjoy your work tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll catch you in a bit. See you guys later.
Nice meeting you.
See you, Josh.
Nice meeting you. Bye.
Okay. Well, we've got another comment here. Image Jason. Oh yes, Miss Marvel is garbage. Some folks are taking it as a hate for the ethnicity of the character, but that's not that at all. It's just terribly done show, and people. Yeah, I mean, it's always one of these things where it's going to come. But Jacob, I know you've seen Miss Marvel, right?
Yeah, I've seen Miss Marvel, and I actually liked it. I don't get where some of the hate's coming from personally. I guess some people just didn't really care for the, filmmaking, the show. I'd seen some people call it like, it felt more like a Disney Channel show in the MCU. And that's what I thought it was going to be when I first saw the trailers. But I think it's a little bit above, the Disney Channel quality, because I actually did like the characters. And I like the coming-of-age vibe that it did have. And I think, what's her name? Iman Vellani, who played Kamala. I thought she was good. Actually,
okay.
I think her passion for the character is what won me over on the show by the end of the day. It's not a great show. I think the middle portion of the show stretched itself a little too thin, in my opinion. I didn't care for some of the directions in that. The villains are not really that great, but overall I had fun with it. It had a good beginning and a good ending.
Right. Yeah, and I think it's very similar to what Jamie was saying about like the season starts off so well, and then the middle part drags, and by the end of it, it kind of like tries to cram so much stuff in.
Yeah.
I
still think it did a better job than Moon Knight overall. Moon Knight had such a great start, and it crumbled in the last episode. Like it crammed like 2 episodes worth of stuff in a 40-minute finale, and it didn't even end. That was my issue with it. Like, soon as the big villain defeat happens, he wakes up. The end. That's not even a resolution. That's just, we don't know how to wrap this show up, so we're not going to try.
Right.
Yeah.
It is a shame because it started off so well, I thought, and then it just went straight down.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And it had so much potential. Like I I thought it was a real eye opener to the disorder, like the not multiple personality. I can't remember what it was specifically called, but whatever that was. And yet we only met like 2 of the personalities. It was like, wouldn't that opportunity be like, you want to not promote this disorder, but you want to like create awareness and you want it to be like recognized, but you're like showing 2 personalities when you could be showing Jake in, like, don't get me wrong, I loved like getting to know Steven and stuff, but like, where is Jake? You know, like, what, you're just going to pop him up, as we mentioned earlier, in like a different Marvel show or movie and be like, hey, here's Moon Knight, when we don't even fully know him. You know, like, we know 2 characters of his like disorder, but like, I was just so disappointed that we didn't get to know Jake at all. And then in like the last, 2 minutes or whatever that little end credit scene was, it's like, hey, here's this badass dude. Like, come on. Like, I was just so disappointed with that. I really felt like half of the crap that, you know, was in like episode maybe 3. And what was the good one? Good one was 5, wasn't it?
Yeah, 5 was I think the best one, where we learned more about his
Steven.
Disorder. Yeah.
And, yeah. So 3 and 4 even, you know, like maybe in them episodes, like get to see a bit more of Jake coming out and like how violent he can be if he's the worst one. It was just like, I don't know. It was just so wasted. I was really disappointed with Moon Knight. So yeah, I agree with you, Jacob, that like Miss Marvel was, in my opinion, better. But a lot of the hate from that is the fact that it's like targeted towards teenagers. Like, I really think if, you know, they were in university instead of high school or something like that, people wouldn't have had such an issue with it. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, they're kids, and they wrote it off for that reason. I feel.
Yeah, I still haven't seen it, so I can't comment like you guys could. But definitely what you guys were saying about Moon Knight, like, I agree. Like, I remember watching the first episode and I was like, wow, this is like so different to what they've done before. But like when you mentioned about the disorder, Jamie and Jacob, I agree. I think it's a case of like they were highlighting it. They were getting to a point where they're highlighting it really well, or we were getting like the foundations of like what was really causing that. But then ultimately it fails because of the last episode. And I think up until now, the only good movie they've done where it's highlighted some kind of disorder is the Joker movie, where they highlight Batman. I think that's the biggest movie they've done where they've highlighted some kind of real world kind of big issue and done it in such a great way. I don't know if that's great or not.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Joker, I think. I've only seen Joker the one time in the theater, but I just remembered when I was seeing it, I'm like, wow, they are taking so much attention to really showing you how messed up this guy actually is. Like, you feel sympathy for him almost in a way, even up till before he snaps and becomes a Joker. Like, man, if more people actually cared about him, who knows where he'd be? I don't think he'd be the Joker.
Right.
It's true.
Yeah. And another thing, back to the Moon Knight, I was really disappointed. Like, maybe I haven't read the comics, but like with the Layla character, like I feel like them forcing the fact that she's a superhero, like none of that was even built up. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was just like
she just happened to turn into that character.
Yes, and it was just like, what are you? Like,
it didn't even make any sense.
Yeah, it was so rushed.
It came
just
out
of nowhere. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like my dad died. You know, Mark killed my dad or whatever. Hey, like, I'm gonna be a superhero. Like, I don't know. The motivation was just, it was just such a shit show.
And that was what frustrated me. Like, if we had like maybe 2 extra episodes and it fleshed that out, her being a superhero would make more sense. But it just, there was no build up to that at all. And then when she became, I remember my reaction when she literally got her costume and everything. I'm like, what? Where'd this come from?
Yeah, it was so random.
Yeah, it was very convenient at the end of the episode, wasn't it? It was just like, oh, yep, ready for the next episode to tease you. But yeah.
And like, there was like a little girl that's like, oh, are you an Egyptian superhero? Yes, I am. Like, what? Random. It was just so cringy, and I didn't like it. Anyway.
Yeah, it's. Yeah. I mean, I'm intrigued as to when Moon Knight's going to pop up again. But I mean, are we going to definitely get the Jake character now? Is he going to transfer back to bloody Steven? We don't know.
Yeah,
I know Oscar Isaac said something that there may be a sequel. There seem to be some hints coming up. This Disney Expo coming up in September. There could be an announcement.
I think I told you on my the last time that I was on with you, Mike, that it went from like, instead of it being a series finale, they changed it to season finale, like the title of the thing. And I think that was like a month after it had been on Disney Plus. Like they changed that wording, from series final, that's it, everything's ended. But season finale, like obviously there's going to be another season.
Right.
So yeah, I think that was in the works early on, but they were like trying to keep it hush hush, when really it was like, well, you kind of need another season because nobody knows what the F just happened, like,
yeah,
we don't get it. I need more. I don't want more, but I need more.
Right.
I think making a season 2 is the only way for me to care about the character again, because I didn't like the way it ended. I think you need another season to like explain what actually happened, dive deeper into the personality, give Jake more of a character.
Yeah.
And I think it'd be more interesting.
Yeah, these series are supposed to be introducing characters, but you have more questions than answers at the end of the season.
Yeah.
No, I absolutely agree, and I think it's the one thing about me for Marvel, and I'm sure we can probably go off on a tangent about this, but like at the moment they're introducing all these brand new characters in their series or in a movie, etc. And it's awesome to see like all these brand new people, but like when they announced that San Diego Comic-Con announcement, they'd been like, right, I think it's like 2025, like Kang's Dynasty or something like that. I'm thinking, right, okay, well by the time we get to that point, all these characters will be probably in that movie. But like, that's like 3 years away. Like, like at least like the first original Avengers, it wasn't that long till we got the first kind of Avengers movie. We had like 4 or 5 basic heroes, and then that was kind of it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, I'm intrigued where it's going to go. I'll still watch it, but I don't know. It feels a bit lost at the moment.
I think with the original 3 phases, they built up characters really well, but this new phase, they seem to be struggling a lot.
Yeah, I think it's because of this TV series, which is a great idea because they've got so much time to tell stories more and more. But as you guys have all said, they're doing them in like 6 episodes, which they're trying to introduce the main character, but then also their side characters or their families. It's not as if it's just like, say, Moon Knight was just Steve and that was it. Obviously, we had Layla in there as well. We had even Hawk character. And then the gods as well on top of it all.
Yeah.
In like, 6 episodes? It's not enough to do them all in.
I think too that they really need like the supporting characters that we already know. Like I feel like Falcon and even Hawkeye, like it was so good because we already not knew the characters, but I feel like, not that I want them in the whole show, because that's something that I was really proud of Miss Marvel for doing that. They did introduce Kamala as her own character, and like Captain Marvel came in like right at the very end, so she didn't like need her help. But I feel like if they even just have like a little cameo or something throughout, that will really get people like watching it, because as you said, they're throwing all these new characters at us, like, here, get to know this person, and it's like, well, you're not giving us any time to get to know them. So how about you do what She-Hulk's doing and introduce it with like a character that we are familiar with, so that we can sort of just build up a relationship a little bit quicker, because 6 episodes obviously isn't enough to do that for us to care about them enough, I feel like, anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
Like if Moon Knight had somebody, I don't even know who, because nothing would like really relate to it, but just something to be like, oh, I recognize that person. Like, let's see how I don't know.
Yeah.
Someone to support it.
I think She-Hulk actually is supposed to be 9 episodes from what I read instead of 6.
Yeah.
So hopefully that'll flesh out things more, but I don't know. I think She-Hulk might be the worst show of the bunch.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier.
It looks so bad.
Yeah.
The banter between Hulk and She-Hulk just looked cringe to me. I saw that one clip where he's fixing margaritas and kicking her off the cliff for training. I'm like, is this Hulk the parody? What is this?
I was so disappointed, dude. Like, they're trying to show, like, I think I said it in my review or reaction or whatever it was, but like they're trying to show that he is like a Mr. Miyagi, you know, like he's training her in the ways, like literally they even said like the same line from Cobra Kai, like it's all about balance or something in the trailer. And I was like, that's like straight up ripped from Cobra Kai. But anyway, yeah, so they're trying to show that, you know, like Hulk is like her teacher or whatever. And it's like, but she's stronger than him in the trailer. You're making Hulk look pathetic. Like he looks like a joke. Oh. And that's disappointing to me.
They've ruined the Hulk.
If you get Rashad G Reviews on here, he'd be ranting about they're like they ruined the Hulk. That's like his favorite character.
Yeah, he's got a tattoo or something, doesn't he? I'm pretty sure he's got a tattoo of the Hulk.
I know he's huge on the Hulk, but to be fair, though, you're right though. Like ever since like the latest Avenger movies, the Hulk has been utterly shit. It's part of my language.
Absolutely, yeah.
He started off as this big kind of menacing character, like an actual threat, and when it comes to Infinity War, he's a laughingstock. He's been a laughingstock since, and then in this series, like, why is he making margaritas?
It's so random.
Yeah. Where, like, we've gone from him having a fight with the Hulkbuster to now making margaritas. How did we get from that to that?
Oh my goodness!
I don't know. I'm hoping they can redeem him in this series. I really do. But from the snippets, as Jacob was saying in that trailer, I haven't got high hopes for that.
Yeah. The only thing I'm mildly excited to see is Daredevil. He's going to be featured in the show. I don't know how big of a role he's going to be, but it's just awesome that Charlie Cox is officially MCU canon. I'm starting to get into the Daredevil show for the first time, and I love it. I love his cameo. I like this cameo in No Way Home, so I can't wait to see more of what they're going to do with Daredevil in the MCU. One of my most anticipated projects is that new Daredevil show they announced for Disney Plus, Born Again or something like that. It's supposed to be like 18. That's going to be like 18 episodes.
That's got to be like 2 episodes a week, surely. It ain't going to be 1 episode over 18 weeks.
Well, you'd think so.
Just going to have to wait and see when it comes out.
Yeah.
Well, we've got some other comments, so we'll go through them. We've got Paul Tam saying about the pre-movie. Jacob, have you seen the pre-movie yet?
I haven't gotten the chance to see it yet. I'll try to see it this weekend. I've heard nothing but great things about it.
Yeah. Awesome.
I'm hoping it lives up to the hype.
Yeah, I'm hoping so as well. I mean, people are saying it's good, so I'm excited to see. We've got Lego News saying about what character they would be. He said, I would play Michael Dustin or another version of Lucas to date.
Well, I don't know if she's very dateable at the moment, but cool.
Okay.
All right.
And Sophie said she would pass on Jonathan. No offense. And Lego News says, I'm such a Sadie simp. I need mental help.
Yeah, she was excellent in the last season, I thought. Like, Max was an okay character in the 2 and 3, but they elevated her character so well in season 4. Made me deeply sympathize with her. Especially if you've seen, of course, you said you hadn't seen it, Playtendo or whatever. Yeah. So I'm trying to be vague. I'll just say the episode's called Dear Billy. That's all I'm going to say. Her performance in that alone, phenomenal. That's
wow. I'm going to have to get through all this Stranger Things. Everybody's talking about it, and I'm just like, yeah, I know of it, but I haven't seen much of it.
Yeah.
You're going to need a whole year, Pete.
Yeah, especially season 4, because every episode is like movie length.
2 hours long, isn't it?
I think some are an hour and others are 15 minutes. And then like the last 2 episodes, I think the second to last is like an hour and a half, and then the finale's 2.5.
Whoa.
Crazy, dude.
They don't feel long though, even though that sounds like very long. They actually like feel great.
I know, like I was intimidated by the run times, but each episode was paced so well. And after the episode ends, I'm like, man, I want to watch the next one, but I don't want to stay up till 3 a.m.
Yeah.
But I know, like recently, Pete has been saying on like when he's been doing like unboxings on his channel, he does usually every week or weekly pickups. I've been going for a bit of a Steven Seagal marathon.
Yeah, watching all them. Oh, they're a lot of fun.
Which one are you on to next?
I can't remember. The Glimmer Man. That's the one I'm on next.
Wow, okay, I've never heard of that one.
Yeah, it's one of his final, shall I say, good ones before he goes straight to DVD. So hopefully it'll be okay.
Yeah. I think the only Seagal movie I've seen is Under Siege, and I wasn't even that crazy about it.
I kind of prefer the sequel on the train. I don't know, something about it being on the train made it more fun.
I think somebody I know told me I'd like the second one more because I'm a sucker for train settings in movies. So,
yeah, definitely give it a go. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see Bullet Train for that reason.
Yes, that looks great.
Bullet Train tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Hope you enjoy it.
Or at some point, but yeah, I'm excited for that. But yeah, I don't like train settings. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Something about them as well. Like I like a train setting movie. Yeah. I don't know. It's just like the isolation, like feeling, of, like on a train, and like that's it. But I've heard I need to watch like Train to Busan, but I've never seen it.
Ooh.
Oh, people have told me to watch that for so long, and I still haven't.
Yeah, I know Pete loves it.
Yeah, such a great film. Such a great film. Be prepared for the ending, though.
Oh, really? Jamie, is that another one on your list?
No, it's on my list, but no, I haven't watched it. Yeah, my list is so long.
Don't worry, so's mine.
Oh, honestly,
it's like a book. Mine is.
I think everybody's list is long.
Yeah, insane. I've started, as I told you, Mike. I started on my channel like a new, a segment for stuff that I haven't watched before, or people think like you need to watch this, you know what I mean? And Jacob, you'll be happy to know I watched my first Star Wars last week with Tyler. Ooh, so I've never watched Star Wars in my life, and we sat down and watched that. So that was very exciting, and I've like opened my eyes a little bit to other things. So hopefully,
did you start with episode 1 or episode 4?
A New Hope.
A New Hope is that's the original movie, which is episode 4.
Yeah, that's what we started with. And,
okay, good. That's the best one to start.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I'm literally going to post it probably after this because it's all edited, all done. But yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to check that out.
Yeah. But Jamie, can you give us a quick thought of what you thought of New Hope?
Yeah, I liked it. I kept saying that I was so nervous because obviously the fan base is very like big. And after all the stuff with whatever, I think it was Obi-Wan, and there was like the racism sort of stuff, and I thought, oh my gosh, like they're so judgmental. So I don't want to like do a video and look like a complete fool because I know nothing about it, and people be like, oh, like she's mocking it, or like I don't know. I just didn't want any hate from people thinking I'm like disrespecting it or like just jumping on the bandwagon. Like it could go either way, and it was neither of those. Like I literally just wanted to experience it basically, or somebody else wanted me to experience it. So I liked it. I thought for its time, like, the graphics and stuff look great. And even like when I edit these videos, from my reviews and stuff, obviously I include a lot of clips from the movies or the show. And I noticed that like when I was cutting up that one, like it was so simple. Like the transitions between the different shots were just so simple to chop up. Whereas like for Miss Marvel, for example, like everything was like sort of blurred because obviously there must have been so many like layers of like graphics or like, I don't know the technical terms for it, but so many different things went into that one shot that when you cut it, like you can literally see, I don't know what the words are, but the transition between, like, it was just so messy. And the Star Wars one, it was just so clean. Like it just went from that shot to that shot, and it just looked great. Yeah, that sounds so. See why I'm like nervous about putting stuff like that on my page because I have no idea what I'm talking about. But basically, it looked great. And honestly, I laughed more in that than I did in Thor. Like I thought some parts were so funny. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. Thor: Love and Thunder was pretty lackluster.
I haven't seen that yet. I'm waiting until it hits Disney Plus.
Yeah, don't worry. You're not missing out, Pete.
Who's your favourite character so far in Star Wars, Jamie?
I like Han Solo. I think he's really funny. Yeah,
that's a lot of people's favorites.
Great pick.
Luke awesome. Pissed me off. Like I went through the commentating everything that he did or said, I was like, fuck off, kid, or shut up, kid. And I was just out.
Yeah. But I was going to Dashi Station to pick up some power converters.
And everyone's running around like, Luke. It's funny.
He gets better. He gets more awesome as he goes along. The more he trains as a Jedi, he becomes more awesome.
And like one of my favorite scenes that I just pissed myself at, it was like the like really like slow, like the music was perfect, and he was just like staring off into the distance, and his like hair was like, you know, like waving in the wind, and it lasted for like 20 seconds of him just like looking out into the distance. It was like, what the fuck are you doing, kid? Like, what are you even looking at?
He's staring out into the suns, dreaming of a better life.
Yeah, dreaming of Princess Leia. Like, oh my lord. So funny. Like stuff like that. I thought that was so funny. And it's like, you would never see that in today. You know, like you would never see Thor like gazing off. Like it's just great. So great. Good fun. Wow. You'll have to jump on one, Jacob. I think Tyler wanted to do one with Anthony because like obviously Anthony's like Perez is like massive on Star Wars.
Yeah,
so.
he's the big Star Wars dude.
Yeah,
like,
that's so intimidating to me. I was like, Tyler, you have to ask him because, like, I'm gonna sound like a fucking dickhead. Like, I have so many questions.
He's one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. Like,
I know,
I'm sure you'll have a great conversation between the expert and the newbie. I think it'll be great.
Yeah. Anyway, good fun. It was definitely a good time. That's for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, I'm going to be watching the video. I can't wait.
Same here.
And don't worry, Jamie. I'm thinking of a movie for me and you as well.
Yeah.
Have you seen Back to the Future?
I've seen the first one, but I think there's like 70 after that as well. Like same with Star Wars, right?
No, there's only number 2 after that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right. Yeah, no, I haven't watched the second one. And I loved the game. I 100%ed that game, so I'm very happy with that. Yeah.
Oh, it's a great game.
Yeah.
I'll have a think, but if not, Back to the Future. We've got some other comments. So Retro Girl says, what is your most prized possession in your collections? Now, are we talking about like physical media collections here? Or are we talking about just general like collectibles and stuff like that? Or let us know, Retro Girls, about that one. We'll come back to that question because I need a bit more context for that one. Lego News was saying about Mike sucks as a character as a whole. Gets no character development and he was the worst in season 1.
That's interesting because I feel like Mike was on the back burner in season 4. I really liked his character in the other seasons because he was like the leader of the group. But he and Will, the only gripe I had with season 4 was like he and Will just felt so sidelined in season 4. They were just kind of off doing their own thing while the series was focusing on everything else. And I'm like, that just seems a little unfair since Mike was like the leader of the group. Will's had so much crap against him in like the first 2 seasons alone. And you think, he needs to give a little bit more love, I feel like. So, I didn't know. That was the only part I didn't know what they were doing. Like, you can tell, like, the writers had no idea what to do with their characters. Like, hey, let's just have them just drive off in the middle of nowhere for half the season.
Yeah, there was a lot of characters just sidelines. I was like so much different stuff. Again, I don't want to go into too much because Pete's not seen it. But yeah, I agree. Paul's saying that he loves the wall scroll behind you there, Jamie Lee. So
I love him. I love my Rick.
Yeah, that's my other show that I've never gotten into, Cobra Kai and The Walking Dead. It's
two of my favorites, Jacob.
And,
shake my head.
That show's been on like, I don't know, how long has The Walking Dead been on? Like
over 10 years, isn't it?
It's like 12 seasons 12 or whatever.
Years, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was only 14 when Walking Dead came out.
Oh wow, yeah.
That's crazy. Honestly, it feels like it's been on forever, to be honest. But I'm glad.
As I said, I'm glad that they're shutting the main one down because that's people's reaction. Like, as I said with the spin-offs, it's going to be great because I feel like they're still my characters and they're still like in their own world. But having it end at that season 11, that's so good because like, listen to you guys, you know what I mean? You hear season 12 and you think, oh shit, like that's gone on so long. So if they had have just recontinued, what do you call it? Like re-signed on or whatever for season 12, it just would have been a disaster. Everybody would have just been like, another season, and turned off. Whereas I think during the spin-offs, people will be like, oh, there's a new Walking Dead spin-off, and it'll draw people back in that did leave when Rick left. So yeah, I think it's very smart.
Yeah, I think it'll get people more excited for the spin-offs because it gives them a bit something different.
Yeah.
So we've got Dave saying, how you feeling, Jacob?
Feeling great, my friend. I don't know if you're new to this stream. This was my first day back from work since I had COVID, so I'm definitely feeling a lot better now.
Awesome, dude. Yeah, I'm glad that you've joined the stream as well. We've also got VGod saying, hello, how are you doing? So, hey, VGod, you're doing well. Thank you for tuning in. So Soph said that she's tempted to watch season 4 again. Yeah,
we know your reason why. You don't need to explain.
Yeah.
We don't need the winky face. We know.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And Lego on News says he's been seeing 4 in 3 days. Yeah.
Wow.
Bingeable. We've got John saying, back again. Did I miss anything? Yeah, you missed Josh being scared of a spider. So, yeah, definitely go back and check that. And we've also got Christian from To The Lens. So, yeah, hey, Christian. Hope you're doing well. Part of Tyler's show, The Rendered Image. He says, hey, guys, just joined the stream. Did you guys see Prey? I quite enjoyed it. Yeah. We spoke about it earlier. We haven't seen it apart from Pete, who said he enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was a really enjoyable film. 90 minutes long and probably the best Predator film since the original. Really good.
Yeah, I'm really intrigued. Like, again, I've heard nothing but great things about it. And you just confirmed it.
Yeah, so far, my opinions on the Predator franchise. The first one's good. The Predator's awful. the Shane Black one.
The last one from 2018. Oh, it's dreadful.
Yeah, it's shambles. We've got an interesting comment here. Lego News says, the guy who plays Lucas in Stranger Things should play Miles Morales in MCU. Jaden Smith is an awful choice. The guy who plays Lucas would be perfect. Has Jaden Smith been announced as Miles Morales, has he?
Now, I don't know if he has, but oh man, if he got cast as Miles Morales, the internet would go nuts. Because I don't think anybody likes him.
Yeah, especially after the Karate Kid one that he did. He just copped so much hate. Nobody took him seriously.
No, After Earth was the one where people stopped taking him seriously. But started him and his dad.
Wow. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Jane. That Karate Kid remake's terrible.
Yeah. I can see the guy playing Lucas as Miles Morales. Like, he looks the part.
And he's really, like, I didn't really think too much of him in season 1 of Stranger Things. And then Caleb is his name. And I think in season 4, like, he was amazing. I was like, oh my God, he's actually a really good actor. Like, I didn't really, not that I didn't think he was in season 1. I just didn't really, sounds bad, but like, acknowledge him. Like, I didn't really think he was good. I didn't really think he was bad. But then in season 4, I think he, like, really shone. Like, he was great. Yeah.
I think because he's paired with Max, I think the chemistry and the intensity of it is a lot stronger, I would say.
Yeah, and I saw, like, I don't know, it could be just Hollywood, but, like, there was some TikToks of them, because, you know, Will and, not Will, what's his, Noah and Millie are, like, really good friends in, like, real life, and their chemistry is, like, really, really good, and I didn't notice, but also, same with Sadie and Caleb, like, they're really good friends, like, to the point where, like, I thought, oh my God, are they dating? Like, yeah, they're really good chemistry, so, yeah, that came across on screen. It was good.
Yeah, definitely. It's like those kids have been getting older, just getting better. So
and growing up together, I guess, is, you know, obviously.
Well,
helps.
That's it. We've got Lego News saying in a commentary saying about Anakin and Kenobi are the greatest characters in Star Wars, and Darth Vader is the best villain in movie history.
Yeah, those are good characters. People tend to crap on Hayden Christensen in the prequels, like people don't like his acting in those movies. I would say is more of the writing than more so his acting, because Christensen's proven that he is really good in the role, especially in the Kenobi show that came out recently. I thought he was fantastic in that, because that show had better writing than some of the dialogue in the prequels. But yeah, Darth Vader is an iconic villain, really great villain. My other favorite villain, this might sound weird to say, because a lot of people hated The Rise of Skywalker, but I still love me some Emperor Palpatine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Palpatine's
he's
awesome.
Yeah.
Just wasted Rise of Skywalker, but Jamie will get there. She'll see.
I don't even know who Anakin is. I was thinking back, like, which one was that? I probably haven't met them, but I was like, yeah, which? And like, even in the first one, she had the like, video message, and it was like, "Save me, Obi-Wan Kenobi," and I was like, "So is Luke Obi-Wan Kenobi?" And he's like, "No." I'll just watch. Shut up, bitch, and watch. Anyway, good fun.
Yeah. Jamie,
you guys are laughing so much. Like, this series is going to be so bad. I'm going to feel ashamed. But anyway, it's
just you wait till you meet Jar Jar Binks.
Yes.
Hey, I like Jar Jar Binks.
Jar Jar
Binks.
You're either going to love him or hate him. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay. When do I meet him?
Episode 1.
The one, yeah.
So would that be the next one from the one I've watched, or what?
No,
right?
You got to do 4, 5, and 6. That's the original trilogy. And then I'd go with the prequel trilogy, 1, 2, and 3. And then...
So I've still got a bit of a way to go to meet
and then do the sequel trilogy, 7, 8, and 9.
Yeah.
So confusing, huh?
Or just end after Revenge of the Sith and don't bother with that trilogy, some of them.
Depending on who you ask, because the sequel movies pretty divided in the fan base. I like them personally.
Oh,
George Lucas, I think, has said that Jar Jar is like his favorite character. But I don't know if he's really serious or he's just trolling the fans.
Well, I hope we get our own TV series on Disney Plus of Jar Jar.
I really hope he returns one day. I really do.
I will actually see it because I'm like hit and miss on Jar Jar, but it's Star Wars. I'm still gonna watch it.
Right. I'm telling you though, if they brought him back one day and they wrote him, obviously, I'm sure they can't imagine write him worse than it was, but they wrote him better, everyone would go back and be like, I don't mind Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah.
Well, I know like the actor had, because he got so many death threats from the hatred that character got. I think it was Perez actually filmed this. I think on his one of his vlogs he did a couple years ago on the store. I don't know if he filmed it or I'd seen it pop up, but like he showed up in one of the recent Star Wars Celebration conventions, and when he came out on stage, like people were cheering and giving him a standing ovation.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But talking about Star Wars,
he embraces Star Wars again because there was a time in his life where he did not like being a part of Star Wars because of the backlash, and I think he even contemplated suicide at one point.
Wow.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, because of the hate. It's crazy. Crazy.
Well, hopefully I don't contribute to any of that hate. Hopefully I like the character. You think it's a bit...
Some of the actors in Star Wars don't get the best treatment from fans, unfortunately.
Yeah, I definitely gave that Luke one some treatment. I was like, what did he do? Like, what is this guy doing?
Well, talking about Star Wars, we got JCX saying, I'd love to know Stormtrooper intake process, how they get into the army with that English shooter.
I think long as they can press the blaster, they're in.
Yeah,
Jimmy, have you noticed the terrible shooting of the stormtroopers yet?
So bad. It was like the very first scene, and like one of the stormtroopers shoots a guy, and just the way that he falls, oh my god, I laughed so hard. It was so dramatic. And like that guy was like the only guy in the whole episode that got shot. Like nobody else ever died. Well, people died, but like nobody got shot. It was like, how the fuck do you keep missing? Like Princess Leia and Luke were on this like tiny little platform. The door was locked. They can't go anywhere. And people were shooting like directly at them, and nothing. Not a scrape. It was like, oh my god. I get this is from 77, but like, come on. Can one of them just like get clipped a little bit? I don't know.
Yes.
Did you see this when he hit his head as well at the door?
No, I didn't.
You know what's funny? When that first came out, George Lucas did not even notice the goof. So in years later, when he did the special editions where he kind of tinkered with some of the special effects and stuff, he finally noticed it like 20 years later, and then he added the sound effect in, and now people hear the sound effect and just laugh at it. So he's walking.
So he does that in, where does he hit his head?
It's when they're on the Death Star, and it's during the scene when Luke and them are in the garbage chute, and the droids are in that one little room, and there's like a miscommunication because the stormtroopers are trying to barge in where the droids are in, and the stormtroopers barge in, the ones walking, boop!
Right. That was one of my favorite scenes where the droids were like, where they're in the garbage chute and they like got through the radio or whatever, and he's like, they're dying, because they were like, whoa, yeah.
That gets
like,
me every
my
time.
poor master. So funny. See, like stuff like that. Like I didn't even laugh that hard in Thor, and like I expected to because of Taika. So yeah, in this I was just like, oh, that's so funny, that shit. I thought it was great.
Yeah.
Well, Sophie said she's going to send you the link, and then Lego News is saying Stormtrooper hit this very popular meme. Even in the games, the Stormtroopers can't aim.
That's true. Oh.
Honestly, they're hopeless.
Yeah.
Link.
We'll say about Karate Kid very quickly. JSX saying, I didn't mind the remake, but it could be because Jackie Chan was in it. I'm a huge fan of Jackie Chan.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with Jackie Chan.
Yeah, he was probably the best thing about it. Jackie Chan's always awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. And in terms of like our prized collections, by the way, Retro Girls were saying about physical media and figurines, etc. I've actually got something cool to show you guys. I don't know if you've ever seen this or ever in the videos. I've got a couple of here. So I've got 3 signed Funkos from Tom Wilson, Marty, and Christopher Lloyd.
Oh wow!
Awesome.
So I know the lights on them, so it's hard to see. So I've got those 3, and I'm not sure where they are. Hold on. Here they go. So Jamie, you'll be a fan of this. Let me just put my figurines back here. I've got a signed Johnny Lawrence Funko.
Nice.
Yeah, you can see
So
that.
cool.
And I've got a signed Ralph Macchio one as well.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's brilliant.
So did you meet Billy and Ralph, or did they sign it like and you got it posted? How does that work?
Yeah, so those ones they signed it and I just got it posted.
Yeah, right.
But I've met Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd before. Not the Funkos. Got them sent off, but yeah, I've met them. So yeah, what about you guys?
Oh, that's cool.
I don't think I have anything
and I've also got a Mr. Miyagi Funko as well.
That's
Yes.
adorable.
Brilliant.
Yeah, that's cute.
Love
That's
Miyagi.
great.
Me too.
Wax on, wax off.
But yeah, what about you guys?
Yeah, I can't really think of anything like super prized that I have. I just have like probably the most average stuff, I would say.
Yeah,
I got a couple of out of print movies. I don't know if that counts.
Maelstrom.
Maelstrom, yeah, found for like $45.
Well, to be fair, I guess with you and Pete, you guys have both got massive physical media collections.
Yeah.
Like, I'm still waiting for Pete to do like a full 24-hour video of all of his collection.
Oh dear. Oh, that'll take ages.
Or just do what I do and just film separate videos. I don't know if you alphabetize them or not, but I'm doing them by each letter.
Oh, I just more or less chuck them on the shelf. And I did try to do that last year. I took each shelf off and then I forgot what I was doing and then rearranged the shelves and I was like, oh no, I can't do this.
For a while, my shelves were just random movies, but my problem was like I would forget whether I owned the movies or not and where they were in the collection. So my mom was like, Jacob, you need to alphabetize these so you can tell where all of them are at. And so
I like your mum. The OCD in me really likes your mum.
It's like, well, we alphabetized them and it's been a lot smoother. It's a lot easier to keep track of everything, and there's actually a tidiness to the collection that I do like.
Yeah, organized.
So Pete, when you get like new pickups, which you usually show like every Monday, unless you haven't got many, and you like do one like the week after, do you usually put them to like one side, and then once you've done the video, you then put them in the rest of them, kind of thing?
Yeah, that's what I do. I normally leave them on a file for the end of the month, and once I film them, start putting them somewhere where I can find some space, so there isn't much space. So it's like a massive pile. I think it's about 4 foot high. Full of stuff.
Dude, honestly, one day I'm dying to see the collection in a video. You know, really.
Oh, the whole floor will be full of Blu-rays. It'll be like a sea of Blu-rays.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, well, yeah, thank you for the question. We've got here. Let's have a look. Yeah, so Julian says, I would not mind seeing Hilary Swank make an appearance in Cobra Kai despite the Karate Kid movie. Yeah. And by the way, it's sick fun goes. Yeah, well, cheers, man. Yeah, you know, I don't want to say too much because again, Jake, I'm not saying the Hilary Swank movie or Pete's not saying Cobra Kai. Yeah, I would personally like to see that. Jamie, would you?
No, and like I haven't seen the Hilary Swank version, so I can't. I'm maybe a bit biased, but I just feel like right now, like they've introduced Chosen. I really think like let's focus on that, and obviously Mike Buns is going to come back at some point. Let's be real. So yeah, I just feel like throwing all these old characters in, like the nostalgia's there, like we get it. I feel like throwing her in as well would be overdone. And people keep saying, you know, oh, to support Tori. Tori's already got support, in my opinion. I feel like, you know, Amanda already supports her. And I feel like, I mean, that this is just my predictions, but like where that story is going to go, I'm happy for it to be Amanda. Yeah, I'm happy to keep it like that rather than include like another female. And like, yeah, there's already going to be another female like sensei come in. So I think like don't overdo it with like trying to bring all the women in, like girl power. Like I get it, but don't oversaturate
don't
that.
overdo it.
And like, yeah, she can come in, but definitely not this season. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, what I would say.
So no, sorry,
like,
I don't think.
No. Honestly, it's cool. All I'm just going to say is, what I would say to Pete and Jacob is, when you guys do get a chance to check out Cobra Kai, if you've seen the Karate Kid movies or you get a chance to check them all out, Cobra Kai like other things like all those movies to make them even better.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. And is it more so just the first movie it's connected to, or all three?
So it slowly starts connecting the first movie, and then as it goes on, it connects like all the movies up to like not the Hilary Swank one yet, but like pretty much all the rest of them.
Yeah, I guess I'll need to see 3 then. I've only seen the first 2.
Yeah, I would just watch them all, even the Hilary Swank ones. At least you've seen it.
Yeah. The first Karate Kid is one of my favorite sports movies of all time.
Oh, it's awesome.
And, like 2 is all right, but the first one is awesome.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I love Pat Morita though, Mr. Miyagi.
Oh yeah. He makes the movie so good.
And it's really good too, because in Cobra Kai, like they do them montages and then flashbacks to those original movies, so you do get to see like him and stuff in it. So yeah, it really takes you back to those movies, or I feel it did anyway. Yeah. So yes, it's like not a remake of it, but like it's a like modern take on the Karate Kid, sure, but like there is also that like, I don't know, I guess nostalgia in there.
Kind of like that love for the original movie.
Yeah, and the way that they respect, like, just the Miyagi way and just like his tradition carried on, but it's not like in a cheesy like disrespectful way. Like it's just done so perfectly, I feel like, anyway.
Yeah, I agree. Like I say, I think it just helps elevate those original movies, and like it just, like James was saying, brings the nostalgia, but also like there's like the love and passion for those movies in the series. So yeah, I'm excited for you guys to check it out when you eventually do. We are going to be wrapping up very short. I just want to quickly read these last comments and we're going to be wrapping up. We've got here, Leo Drew says, what are you guys' thoughts on Ryan Gosling being in the upcoming Wolfman movie and thoughts on the 2010 remake with Benicio del Toro? I've never seen the original movie, so I can't comment on this one. Pete?
I didn't even know Ryan Gosling was going to be the Wolfman. Last thing I heard about him was that he's going to be in the Barbie movie and going to be Ghost Rider. So I didn't even know about this one.
Yeah, and I know about the Barbie movie. I'm quite excited for it in a way.
I am as well. I'm strangely optimistic.
I never really cared for Barbie that much, but I'm intrigued. I like the set photos.
I'm so happy.
I liked. I'm a fan of Greta Gerwig, who's directing it. I've liked some of her past movies, Lady Bird and Little Women. So I think it's got a chance to be great.
Yeah, I think just gonna go out. I think just gonna go balls to the wall with the movie.
I think so.
I think it's going to be like a Lego movie of sorts. Just be a bit of wild and wacky, I think.
Yeah, I'm intrigued. But yeah,
I love this love for Barbie in this stream. Let's go out of it, hey Mike.
Yeah.
Don't let him in.
I think the only previous time I've enjoyed Barbie was just the ones in the Toy Story movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like my sister went through a phase where she watched. I think there was a lot of those animated Barbie movies, and to me they were just eye rolling. So I didn't really get into them that much. But this live action movie just looks actually pretty promising with the cast and talent.
Right. Yeah, it's got a good cast. So yeah, I'm intrigued. I think they're just gonna go balls to the walls. It's either gonna be really good or it's gonna be really shit. So
yeah. The only thing that it's got against is it's coming out the same day as Christopher Nolan's new movie, Oppenheimer, and I'm more excited to see that personally. But Barbie actually still looks pretty good.
It doesn't have a release date, does it?
I think so.
Right.
I can look it up real quick. I think. I'd like to say.
Very quickly, just while you're looking at the date, do any of you guys have thoughts about the Wolfman with the question?
Like I haven't seen the 2010 film with Benicio del Toro. I can't comment on that one. But Ryan Gosling as the Wolfman, I think it sounds intriguing. Like I'd pay to see that. The only Wolfman film I've seen, the original Wolfman from the 40s, is actually really excellent. It's like one of the original werewolf movies.
It's very good, yeah.
Yeah, so...
Oh, awesome.
And American Werewolf in London, I know it's not related, but that's like the definitive...
Oh, that's the ultimate one, that
excellent, yeah. Especially that transformation scene.
Still holds up.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Let's see. Barbie is scheduled to come out on July 21st next year, along with Oppenheimer.
I did not know that Will Ferrell was in it. What?
Will Ferrell.
It's going to be a comedy, clearly. It's going to be great.
In the Barbie movie? Oh, yeah.
I didn't know
I'm seeing the cast right here. Margot Robbie, Ryan Gosling, Will Ferrell. Simu Liu's in it, too. That's Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
Wow.
So good. I didn't realize there was that many people
He's going to be in it. That sounds interesting. And
wow, okay.
Just you wait. It'll hit $1 billion at the box office.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. We've got G6 in.
Wow, Haley Steinfeld's in it as well. Huh?
Oh, I like Haley Steinfeld.
Oh, yeah, I like her too. Especially in the Hawkeye series. I thought she was great.
I think one of her best performances is a movie called Edge of 17. I don't know if you guys... No.
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it. But it's interesting because I remember back in, I think it was 2010, she made her acting debut. She was in the Western True Grit along with Jeff Bridges. She was just a kid in that movie. And that was how I first saw Haley Steinfeld. And I thought she was so good in that movie. I'm like, this kid's got potential. And then years later, she went and played Kate Bishop. I'm like, yep, I was right.
Yeah, she's honestly awesome. So I'm excited for that. We've got G6 in Prize Possessions complete Pokemon base card set. That's awesome. Ooh, definitely worth a lot of money. Pokemon's always caught up at the moment.
It is.
Like a craze at the moment. It's crazy, isn't it?
It's never died down. All these 20-odd years.
I know, right? It just keeps going. Yeah, we've got to Lindsay. And the reason why I asked about Henry Frank is because Ralph Macchio said in an interview that every Cobra Kai has a Master Miyagi narration kind of Cobra Kai, so no Jaden, no Jackie Chan. Yeah, I saw that interview as well about that he would want to bring her in at some point. He didn't say like like coming up kind of thing. But yeah, I would love to see how it goes. I've got Stan Silence. Hey, Stan Silence, hope you're doing good. He says, I remember competing in Taekwondo for the first time back in 1998 when I was 16. My coach told me, once you're up there, it feels like you're in Karate Kid, and I pretty much did. Well, that's awesome.
Hey, Peter.
Yeah, well, hey, dude, hope you're doing good. And yeah, that's an awesome story about your Taekwondo. And Jigga said about the recaps of Cobra Kai being really good. Yeah, absolutely. Lego says, I'm not even going to dare watching Barbie.
Oh,
DSX is
we got one.
Give it a
no, Joe.
Give it a chance at least.
I mean, look at that. Look at that. Like, you know, the cast list. Like, that's huge. That's. I mean, yeah.
Some good talent there.
It's gonna be funny. It's gonna be fun. Come on, guys, get with it.
Well, Chris showing some love. He's saying it's going to be the best movie of 2023.
That's Christian. That's what I'm talking about. And like, it's got a whole bunch of. There's a series called Sex Education on Netflix, and it's a whole bunch of that cast is in there as well. So, I'm so excited for it. I can't wait.
Yeah, that Sex Education, awesome.
It's so good, huh?
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So funny.
The kid's going to play Doctor Who. Not that I've watched Doctor Who, but he's in that. And he's going to be, it says on here that he's going to be another Ken. So that's exciting that he's in it as well. I'm pumped.
Wait, how many Kens are going to be in this movie?
I don't know, but I'm excited.
Is this going to be Barbie in the Multiverse of Madness? Is that what we're doing?
Another Ken. Another one.
Can you guys imagine next July? Oppenheimer absolutely bombing at the box office, and Barbie makes like $1 billion at the box office.
I'm gonna see Oppenheimer first because Christopher Nolan's literally my favorite director. I don't know if you guys have seen the teaser trailer, but it looks absolutely sick. I can't wait to check it out.
It does look good. They might delay Oppenheimer because of the big Barbie. They'd be like, oh, we can't launch the same day as Barbie.
I mean, it could happen.
Good.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did, but
I think one of them will be delayed.
If I was Christopher Nolan, I wouldn't underestimate the Barbie.
No, every time you go in a toy shop, they'd be threatened by a Barbie. It's
a reminder. It's a warning.
My nuclear bomb movie can't compete.
Definitely not. So it says Barbie movie about Barbie girl gonna be bad.
Honestly, it's like that Kate Bush one, you know, from Stranger Things. It's just gonna blow again as soon as the movie comes out. Aqua are gonna make so much money.
Oh,
it's gonna be like
definitely.
It up.
That song should be in the movie.
They would miss it if they did not put that song in there.
I bet you they will do, either in a post-credit scene or something.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be at all surprised.
Oh, definitely. Especially like that scene on the set photos where they're going around on their roller skates. Got to do it in that scene, but
oh yeah.
I can't wait. I know, right? So says I love Sex Education. Shame three of the cast aren't coming back. Yeah, I mean, especially with like the show being populated onto its final season coming up, and it's obviously some of the cast doing big things like that. Emma Mackey was in like Death on the Nile. And I think she's doing a movie with Margot Robbie actually coming up.
She's also in Barbie.
She's in Barbie, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Tulen says, Sex Education, fantastic show. I need to watch season 3. It's been so much to watch that I need to make time to sit through it. Yeah, absolutely. It's an awesome show.
I've always thought Christian is cool, but man, you are climbing. Barbie, Sex Education. I mean, just tell me Cobra Kai. Like next minute, the boys and... You're good, Christian.
Yeah.
Yes, I definitely agree. Cillian Murphy is such an underrated actor, so it's finally good to see him in that leading role. Since he's worked with Nolan so many times, Batman Begins, Inception, Dunkirk. I'm excited. Oh, we lost Jamie.
Don't know where Jamie's gone. I don't know. But yeah, Jacob, I absolutely agree. Yeah, I'm excited for Oppenheimer. We'll just have to wait and see. I'm excited for like when they finally do a full trailer, but obviously I know it's going to be like a while. Yeah.
Did you enjoy Tenet?
Tenet.
Yeah.
I personally really enjoyed it. I liked a lot. The action set pieces were so inventive. I like the spy espionage angle of the movie.
Yeah.
The sound mixing is terrible though. Like
That's
the
the
one
worst
thing
thing
I
about the
dislike
film.
about it.
I do
Because
agree.
like the music is and sound is so loud half the time you can't hear the dialogue. Like I think the one like truly comprehensible line in the whole movie is "We live in a twilight world" in like the opening minute, and then the rest is just.
It just feels like you got to watch the whole film with subtitles on.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Yeah. I've only seen it like when it was in the cinema, and that was it. I've had no urge to rewatch it.
I didn't mind it. I thought it was like a sci-fi James Bond, really.
Yeah, that's actually a good comparison.
It has some like really cool elements to it, and I liked the way it was shot. Like it was so unique.
Like I thought, like the lead actor John David Washington, I liked him so much that I would honestly be open to seeing him do like a James Bond type role.
Robert Pattinson was fantastic in it. He really surprised me in that.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
that was like that, and I saw him in that, and he was in a smaller film called The Lost City of Z, where he was in a supporting role. And seeing him in those two movies, I'm like, yeah, he's gonna be a good Batman.
Have you guys seen Good Time?
No,
but I've heard good things about it.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, it's a bit of an unusual one, but like that, he's fantastic in it though. So yeah, he's awesome actor, and I liked him in Tenet as well. Like the cast were good in Tenet.
Yeah,
it's just that sound mix and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, it's dreadful.
That was the only thing I don't like about Tenet.
No, definitely not. And GSX says very quickly, says, love Will Ferrell, will probably watch Barbie now. So yeah, well, awesome.
And he was also in the Lego movie.
Yes, he was good in the Lego movie.
He is.
And I'm still in the camp that believes Will Ferrell peaked when he was Buddy the Elf, when he was just getting started.
Yeah,
I love Elf.
Me too.
But
I'm going to end up wrapping this up because I've still got to get ready tonight, and then I've got a cinema show early in the morning with Adam from What the Gym. I'm going to go see Bullet Train.
that'd be great.
The two of you both are going to see it?
Yeah, because Adam only lives maybe 40 minutes from where I live.
Oh wow!
Oh, awesome!
I didn't know you were that close.
Yeah. I've met with Adam once in person, and yeah, it was just a case of being like, "Do you want to meet up?" And it was like, "Oh, well, we still want to go see Bullet Train." So I was like, "Well, we'll just go together." So it should be awesome. Sorry, B.
I just said I hope you both enjoy the film.
Yeah, I hope you enjoy it as well.
I hope so. But yeah, there'll be a review tomorrow. But just before I wrap this up, I just want to say, firstly, thanks to Pete, thanks to Jacob, to Josh and Jamie. I don't know where Jamie's gone, but she went. But I just want to say that anyone who's watching live after the fact, the link to Pete's channel, PLAYTENDOGUY, it will be in the description box below. So will Jacob Martin, Josh from Classic Review, and Jamie from her channel in the front row. Pete, do you want to tell everyone a little bit very quickly about what you've got coming up on your channel?
Pickups videos, because I end up buying like half of HMV every week.
Yeah.
Also do live streams on a Wednesday night, and some video game reviews.
Yeah. Awesome, dude. Yeah, and anyone who's unaware, Pete every Wednesday night, 7:30 UK time, does the live stream with his two buddies, Mike and Andy from Forgotten Well the Money movie, and Cinema Axeman. And also has guests on as well, so please go support Pete and Playtendo. Jacob, what videos have you got coming for the rest of this week?
Actually, we're teaming for a live stream tomorrow. We'll be talking about the Chronicles of Narnia, the first one, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I'm excited to hear your thoughts on that. And then actually just a couple hours after this stream, I'm going to be on Rashad's channel. And we'll be discussing, I was previously on, I think a month ago, for a live stream, and we covered the first two Mad Max movies, and so this time we're doing Thunderdome and Fury Road. So that's gonna be a...
Tina Turner and Thunderdome, Yeah.
Actually, I don't really care for Thunderdome too much, but Fury Road.
Oh, Fury Road is
awesome...
brilliant. Are you looking forward to Furiosa?
Not really. I don't really see the point of, especially a Furiosa prequel movie where I feel like her story was told in her movie. I don't have anything against Anya Taylor-Joy. I think she's fantastic, but I don't really see the need for a Furiosa movie. I'd rather see another Mad Max movie instead of Furiosa.
I do agree with you there.
Yeah. I think it'll be interesting where they go with Furiosa.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I don't know how it's gonna be though. But that's some of the live streams coming to my channel. Then I do like random reviews. I'm dropping on my channel this evening. I'm reviewing the animated film Teacher's Pet. I don't know if you've heard of it. That was a Disney movie that came out in 2004. Not as well known. It's based off a TV series.
Show.
Yeah, it was a TV show, but there was a movie, and I ended up reviewing the movie. That's on my Celebrating Disney series. And then on my upcoming Project Hank series, I'm doing a collab with Esley from Entertainment Fanatic Reviews. That video's coming, I think, Monday. We're reviewing The Burbs, one of his early comedies, which I've never seen that before until recently, and I had a blast with it. So I look forward to y'all checking out that video, and that's just some of the content coming this week.
Sweet. Yeah, Burbs is an awesome movie. Haven't seen it in such a long time.
I need to see it. I haven't seen it.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's actually really funny.
There's a good cast in it as well. Carrie Fisher's in it, isn't she?
Yeah, Carrie Fisher's his wife in the film.
Yeah, dude. Well, Pete, I'm excited to when you finally get a chance to check it out.
I do have it, so I'll better get watching it soon.
Oh, dude, it's awesome. But yeah, so Jacob's got some awesome content on his channel. Again, I'll be on Jacob's channel tomorrow to talk about the first Narnia movie, which I think I still actually have the original cinema ticket for, Jacob, so I'll bring that to the stream tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
And I've never seen it since the original cinema showing, so I'm going to be watching it tomorrow before the stream starts. So I'm excited to see it. But yeah, so got some great content coming up. Please subscribe to Peter Playtendo and Jacob Martin. Very quickly, Sophie just saying, have a blast with Bullet Train, and she really loved this, so I will. I know Jacob will probably see that at some point, and Pete, you'll probably get a chance to see that at some point as well. Yeah. So I hope so. Lego News says, great stream, so thank you very much, man, for being here. Jamie was saying that Chelsea's up, so I'm assuming that's her daughter, and said that she got a bounce. So yeah, Jamie, well, thank you for being here. GSX says, great stream, guys, lovely people. So thank you, GSX. Awesome. Christian says, great chat, very much enjoyed it. And Toby says, Michael, are you still doing a series on your cinema tickets? Yes. So this is actually in the works, and I've got cinema tickets from every year, from like going back to like 2005, maybe even earlier.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I'm going to do a series where I don't know what it's called, maybe like My Year in Cinema. I'm not sure, I haven't got like a title for it yet. And I'm going to do a video, and I'll talk about each ticket that I've got from that year and like what I remember about that movie and if I've revisited it since. So that's coming to the channel very short. I've got so much stuff, it's just finding the time to film it all. Like you guys probably know yourself. It takes a lot of time. But yeah, just want to thank all my guests who've been here tonight. And yeah, until next time, we will see you later.